You're good.
All right, we're once again in Chult. This is going to be Quest 4, Session 4. So we got a new group of people, kind of, and we got one person brought in. I believe everybody here now should be bronze ranked and full ranking member of the guild. So I'll take you guys over to the guild map. Oh, whoops, I'm gonna copy you guys. Drop you in. Alright. There's probably gonna be some duplicates of people, but this will be fine. And then I'm gonna share this stuff. Yeah, so let's see. This is the bone rank quests. And then here is the bronze rank. Did both those pop up for you guys?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so as for the bronze rank, which you guys are able to take because you're lean, mean hunting machines, they're the only one currently in progress is the Gray Render. And yeah, of course, Kill the Gray Render. So they sent out a group. They left about, I'd say, actually it's probably taken about the same time. So a group just left maybe like a day ago to go kill the Gray Render to the east. So until the guild will give them like a week or two of time before they put another group on that same assignment, just to kind of avoid people stepping on toes or sabotage between members or anything like that. So any questions you guys want to take besides for that?
How about kill the group that was sent to kill the Gray Render after they've killed it, and then take credit for it? No, too unethical.
Frowns upon that.
Such a quest.
Why would they frown upon that? That is just opportunistic and everything.
All I want is a
It's
quest
sneaky
that
and underhanded, and I do not like it.
It just means that someone else will be coming after us next.
It sets a dangerous precedent.
What do you think?
I want the quest that gives me to level 4. Whatever that one is.
Well, I mean, if we do another bone rank quest and do really well, that actually probably would get us to level 4.
Or we could go procure some of these amount of money per. Go get some spectator eyes.
Well, I know what an undead was a spectator. I've only seen them in the Coliseum, and I don't think they're like chopping up people sitting in the bleacher.
No, I believe those are the eyed creatures that float around. Never eaten one of those before, though.
No idea what you're talking about. How many eyes do they have?
Can I see if my Monster Hunter character knows what a spectator is?
Yeah, go for it. Roll me an Arcana.
Ooh, I'm not good
What
at
do
it.
They definitely have eyes, and they definitely yeah.
Not gonna lie, when you said Monster Hunter, I immediately thought of the video game version of Monster Hunter, not the class in this.
Both, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing the game. Yeah.
Well, then what's your main then, huh? Are you longsword? Are you a bow user?
You see a long bow on Zemimir's back.
So have a tripod to get set up. All right. Anyway, if you'd like to, you're not too keen on the exact specifics of a spectator, but
We could go ask around.
or
if any of you guys know about it.
Well, if you figure one spectator is going to have maybe 2 eyes, that's going to be,
Well, I guess, and that I should have asked this earlier. Can I also make a roll to see what a spectator is, or at least what it looks like? Because I, maybe wanted to cook one once.
Yeah, sure. Give me an Arcana. Yeah, you know that Zenramir is way off. They've definitely got 17 eyes.
So So if they only want the main ones, I wonder how the others taste in the stew.
What are you doing? That is a waste of perfectly good coin. It is 90 GP per eye.
Right. And
Although,
so if there are 17 eyes and carry the one, well, how many undead we have to kill to get their heads to get one spectator with a 17 eye?
although I'm rather curious why they have something as simple as a debt collection. here
Debt collections
on the
are
ground.
never easy. Take it from me, I've done plenty of business in my time.
It sounds like it'd be simple. They give you the money or you kill them.
There is no honor in such a debt. You cannot collect. And
Well,
that is a
if
pretty
they-
hasty conclusion to reach.
You wouldn't be able to collect it anyways, so why not go with it?
How fast is how
You are
fast
a
do
bit
we
knife happy, my friend.
how fast do we travel through the jungle? Is it like based on
It's a good question.
how
Let me
many
begin.
weeks is that many miles?
Uh,
Hey, a hex map.
Yeah. So let's see.
All little
As a
squares
general
loading
rule
in.
of thumb, you're able to move. Yeah. So this is the current expedition that's out right now. Their location is right there. So they're about what is that? 5 hexes out, about 5 days out, and they're traveling to this location here. So traveling through the jungle, it averages out to about 10 miles a day if you're traveling at a normal pace. If you're traveling by a river using canoes or boats or something like that, then you can travel about 20 miles a day at a normal pace. You can travel roughly 5 or 10 miles faster a day, either on foot or in canoe if you push yourselves. But this is going to require either additional resources to stave off exhaustion. You can also move slower, which allows for stealthier movement, so more favorable encounter if you run across something in the woods, you know. Yeah. So
What
You can
supplies
tell
do
them
they
about
need to get?
the difficulty, like as you go out.
oh yeah, sure. So anything inside the city, I consider probably roughly 3rd level stuff, and then as soon as you step outside, it's probably 4th level, and then every 20 or 30 miles you get away, I'd say I probably crank it up like a level or 2.
So what you're saying is this isn't just a map. This is an MMO map.
More or less. It's just rough. The deeper you go into the jungle, the more dangerous things you're going to come across. And as for the supplies to Fort Beluarian, you could ask Eku. She's the actually yeah, because for Jacob or for Cordan here, let's see.
I was gonna say we charge them extra for this extra 10 miles. That wasn't part of the It's not part of the
Yeah.
description.
All the districts are approximate. There is no terms and conditions. All right. So anyway, for the benefit of Cordan here, it says the guild is located in the center of Port Nyanzaru, south of the Grand Bazaar. On approach, the guild hall is a stucco and wooden building ringed with colorful tapestries and painted much like the rest of the city. Many people can be seen coming and going, both native Cholans as well as more exotic races. The building is massive with lower floors packed with shops, artisans, and guild members alike, while the upper floors offer sleeping quarters and recreation areas. So you've been around for a while and you kind of know the general layout. I'll share this with you all as well. Yeah. So if you look over this, you can see that inside the main guild hall building, there's actually multiple craftsmen and different things that you can get access to. Oh, sorry about that. There's a library, bakery, stables, guardhouse, butchers, guild, like the main hall, smithy, cartographer, holding cells, inn, and a floor.
Now I'm very intimately familiar with both the bakery and the butchery.
Yeah, there's nowhere to get a drink, so I hardly know any of these places in here.
Oh, that'd be in the main guild hall area. So I'll move you guys.
Anyway, as far as like what quests you want to do, I'm down for like to maybe one of like, I think the supply run would be good. That doesn't go directly into
I'm
the jungle.
thinking that as well. Then we won't have to be picky about where we swing an axe.
Well, which one are you thinking?
We'll make a supply run to the Fort Beluarian.
Interesting. I have just the idea to get there as well. Quick question.
We'll go fight in the
Well,
Coliseum.
we're out. How many ships are in the bay?
Let's see.
Because my idea, if we're doing the supply run, is simply just charter a ship and then get as close as we can to that fort. And that might take a little bit out of our funds, but that's still the easy, quickest way.
Right.
And then we just, go that short distance.
I think we have to escort people, though.
Yeah, I don't much prefer boats. Much more trusty in the wild.
I love the water.
Yeah. Yeah, I think fighting in the Coliseum would be cool. Become stars.
Wait. If we fight in the Coliseum, we can kill the opponents, right?
I wouldn't think so.
What the fuck?
It depends on what's going on,
Yeah.
Might be a kill exposition, but most of the time, typically not. Anyways, your question regarding the boats. Let's see. You've spent enough time in Port Nyanzara to have gone around and checked. So the entire kind of area along the coast, if the parts that aren't cliffside, are ringed with docks and different loading yards. So the only ones that are inaccessible to like the common folk are the royal docks up here. And then besides that, there's just a great many of ships transporting things to and from the mainland. You can see there's any number of military ships, small like schooner types, and large sailing ships. Let's see. Yeah, you get the job postings are just like the kind of the base thing to get people to draw people in, and then more information can be gathered at the actual the county, depending on what you guys are wanting to do.
Well, let's see about the supply run then.
Yes. I could protect a supply run rather easily.
All right.
Boring to me. Why can't we go out and hunt something? A true challenge.
Oh, don't worry. If we're going outside the walls, something will come. We can hunt it.
You better be good. You better be good on that. Came out here for excitement, not to babysit.
All right. Yeah, as you make your way to the requests counter, you can see a kind of a resplendent-looking Chultan woman. She's got feathers in her hair and is wearing well-kept orange robes. She's currently going over some different flyers and administrative things on the counter. She looks up and greets you as you enter. She says, welcome back to... Is there any quests that you're looking to take today?
Hey, quick question. Where's Port Castiglione at?
That'd be a good question for Eku.
Well, no, I was asking you because we were just on the map, but...
Yeah, you know what? All right. Let me just
It was-
drag you over.
To the northeast.
Whoops.
Eku will explain to you that Port Castiglione is an eastern. It's a port, pretty much only in name. It's more of like a rest point.
Fishing village?
Yeah, whenever you're traveling down to the lower reaches of Chult by boat, it's kind of like just a brief respite type area.
And we might find the Grey Render along the way.
No. I'm thinking the fort because there's this little mining thing too. I think maybe we could check that out after. Might be.
Well, listen, if
Well,
you're
my
looking
lord.
for danger, they don't put forts up in safe places, if you know what I mean.
They fight pirates.
They will fight pirates, undead, anything out there. Hopefully, they have some big dinosaurs. That would be quite exciting.
Yeah,
Right,
exciting.
yeah,
Eku, how are you doing?
Oh yeah, she nods. She says, "Ah, Cordan, you've made it back again. It's good
It
to
was
see
bound to
you.
happen.
I'm pleased that you're still kicking here, taking the more difficult jobs.
Gotta do something, making a living while we're stuck here.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, about this supply run you need going up to the fort. I think me and this crew here would like to take you up on that.
Yes, this supply run in particular is it's a tricky request. There's a great many dinosaurs that need to be transported up. Such an amount that it'd be unreasonable to charter a ship to go straight there. Otherwise, the Flaming Fist would have done that themselves. Yeah, the Fort Beluarian is run by Liara Portier. Put that in.
Are we gonna ride them all the way there?
She kind of shrugs. She says, "That could be adequate. These ones have been trained mostly as pack animals and to assist with their loading dock they have up there at the port. So they're not explicitly meant for riding, but I mean it's a dinosaur and you are a dwarf, so."
I can't help notice that Cordon's got a big grin on his face and looking at the others like that's exciting enough for you.
So yeah, she'll go over the
Any-
specifics.
Echo, are there any expected dangers along the way?
She kind of raises her eyebrows at you. Says, "Ah, yes, of course. The main danger involves going out into the jungle. The path has been with the gray render in the eastern areas. It's kind of been driving some of the more aggressive wildlife further west than typically they've gone, which is making travel between Fort Nyanzar and Fort Beluarian more difficult."
Well, if that gray render is not taken care of by the time we get back, take a look at it.
All right. Yeah, we just sent a crew out there for it. They seemed rather well prepared. They had a decent amount of supplies with them.
Does the guild offer the supplies needed to go into the jungle when we accept a quest, or?
No, it's they give you the discount, so that's kind of assume that you'll buy what you need. So yeah, as a bronze rank member, you get half off any player handbook stuff besides specialty items such as dinosaur mounts and health potion.
I suggest
Yeah.
we all stock up for this journey.
Oh, you
It's
betcha.
gonna be a long one. Where will we meet the supply run at, Eku? The details
As if-
slide?
If you're stocking up, the supply run will meet you at what's it called? They'll meet you at the Fort Nyanzar headquarters that they've got, and then they'll send a representative with you. There isn't a table for the dinosaur mounts, but I have it posted it somewhere. But everybody, let's see. Oh, here we go. It's in resources. I'll put it in the chat in here. Essentially, there's the Hadrosaurus, which is basically like the riding horse of the jungle, which can carry up to 150 pounds unencumbered. It's size large, 75 gold. Then you got more armored and faster dinosaurs that cost more, such as the Ankylosaurus and the Triceratops.
So what's the warhorse equivalent?
Triceratops.
How much does one of those cost?
400 gold.
If we feel like we need it, I might get one. Let's find out more though.
Yeah. So essentially, in game terms, it'll be, let's see, I think 15. Yeah, you'll be transporting 15 Hadrosaurus and 5 Ankylosauruses into the jungle. It'll be like a large caravan type thing. So they're well trained, and they'll be sending some handlers along with you. And then there'll be the representative, of course. But your job is to just keep anything from attacking the convoy.
Yep.
It's
So we're
a-
basically escorting a large buffet down the forest.
Yeah.
Quick question: what does the Hadrosaurus?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Any of the dinosaurs, you don't really need to worry about them whenever they're boarded at the guild. It's comped because you're a ranking member. Whenever you're out in the jungle, you only really need to worry about their water intake because they can just forage for their own food, like eating plants and stuff. The water is covered by it's a rainforest, and it's never not. Well, sometimes it's not, but typically it's downpouring. Let me check. Yeah, right now even now there's still a light drizzle kind of blanketing. It doesn't really do much to stem the heat because the humidity and the sun still shines even during like light showers. But yeah, you get some rain catchers, and then as long as there's a couple decent days of rain, you guys are good on water. You can hunt along the way to supplement your food, though it's recommended that you bring some rations for days where you can't, especially if you're going into the more undead populated areas of the jungle, where it's harder to get a decent living meal.
Well, I mean, you can cook just about anything. You just got to cook it a certain way.
Well,
Can you cook poisons out of a zombie's flesh? I think not.
Well, that's why I
try.
have the spell known as Purify Food and Drink.
Well, it is not fit to eat. I will not partake. That is.
I suppose, yeah, you could make yourself
If we
some zombie
consider humans
burgers.
food,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
No, why? No, of course not. Why would anyone
You
do
think
that?
he does protest too much. I have my eyes on you.
So, I was saying that out of character, but in character, yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, can I buy like the rain catcher and stuff? Or do you want me to
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
do it like a knowledge check to like figure out how to survive in the jungle on this character, or?
no, it'll be pretty well explained to you. You guys can go talk to Mika if you'd like the more specifics, but they tell you pretty much what you're dealing with in terms of you need a rain catcher, bug spray.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a couple gourds of salve and a rain catcher.
There you go. Both those should pop up. Insect repellent and rain catcher. Good to have.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy that too. I didn't know that was a thing.
What kind of containers can we bring for water?
Hey, how long has the game been going?
Very
We're
long.
like in
We're
our
just
second
about
hour
done.
now. We're about to about to finish it up. We just went into this place and came back.
No, we're
and got-
talking about what mission we're gonna do.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got 3
I-
renders.
I thought it wasn't going to start for another hour from now.
Yeah, I moved it up whenever I scheduled them last week because the only reason we started so late was because one guy had to get up.
Was I replaced?
No, you're good to join in.
Oh, okay. I'll join in.
All right, cool. Yeah, they've just been determining what quests they want to embark. Getting properly prepared.
Yeah, I noticed Orf just standing off in the corner, just staring at nothing, and I'm like, "Hey, you okay?"
Got the 1,000-yard stare.
Nets will go and pick up Orf by the scruff of his neck again. It's like, come, I need another assistance. Like,
You notice Orf just eating a chili burrito, like being carried around by nets.
Where did you get that?
I made it.
Whoa. Give me one of those.
No.
Oh.
I was just about to eat when I was like, I think I'll check Discord, see what they're talking about. And so I've got like hot food. I gotta go get from the living room. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no
I
worries.
I'm gonna go get more of my food too.
Raincatcher. Yeah.
Oh, but just heads up, I am gonna buy that 20 application grease thing for insect.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, the nice thing about the supply runs, we have all these beasts of burdens we can use to just load them up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, but what will we use for the return journey?
We gotta bring them back, probably.
We'll see if we want to
Is
come
that
back
the
after
case, Neku? Are we bringing them back, or are
no.
they staying at the fort?
Yeah, they're staying at the fort. It's you lead them there. It's a convoy, and then you guys can make your way back.
In that case, I will be purchasing them out.
If you're nice, maybe they'll give you a boat ride back.
Or they might have something else for us to do over there.
Yeah, that's
Zeramir
true. Yeah.
glances at Nets. We'll try to be nice.
I don't know what you're talking about. I
What
am
happened
the
to me?
picture of niceties.
I mean, you talked about eating undead earlier.
Oh, there I
People
am.
don't like
What?
that shit.
You messed with me.
Well,
Will?
I mean, they're not people, are they? Are undead people?
No, they are not people, but you're
Then what is-
desecrating a body that is unseemly.
Well, do they need the body anymore, or do you just want to let them go eat other people?
The issue isn't so much whether they need a body, it's the social mores of the situation.
I don't know if I understand. It just doesn't seem to make sense.
Ah,
All right.
understand this.
Eku lets you know that she's putting you guys down for the Fort Beluarian supply run. Any objections?
Nope, I'm gonna
Or-
just pick up some healing potions before we go.
Orf looks up from his burrito like, what?
All right.
Will Elcid or Impossible, or however people can refer to him, he's going to buy a Hadrosaurus and the appropriate accoutrement, the saddle and what have you.
Oh, how much? Yeah, how much is the saddle and stuff for a Hadrosaurus?
You have to get a exotic saddle, which is 60 divided by 2, 30.
So basically, it'd be with the animal
So
plus
just-
the saddle would be
Just slap down
100
100 gold.
Yeah, 105. Alright.
So, yeah, I'm gonna get a Hadrosaurus with saddle too because, I mean, it'd be nice not to walk through stuff if you can help it, and also if worse comes to worse, that's free.
True enough. All right, so we've got a couple getting purchased here. All right, what's the name of these Hadrosauruses?
Go and fetch.
I'm naming mine Lunch.
Great.
I'm wondering if I don't want to get attached. They're probably gonna die.
Good, that makes it easier for
How
when we
much
have
health
to
does the
eat.
Hadrosaurus have?
19.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is just a horse. Alright.
All right, so this is lunch for Nets. Full disclosure, if you're doing an expedition quest, like going out into the woods, it probably is going to take at least 2 sessions, depending on how it goes.
Okay.
So that's
You're just gonna dash the whole time, you know?
I don't think that's the plan.
By the way, for the insect repelling grease and incense, how much does that weigh?
It says it on the handout he gave you.
No, it doesn't. It
No, it
says
doesn't.
it says what it does, but it doesn't say how much it weighs.
Well, if it's a thing of Sal, figure. I mean, would it be fair to say it's the weight of a healing potion, which is
So like
half a
1
pound.
pound.
Oh, I thought you were
Oh,
talking about the rain catcher.
No, the rain catcher. That's 5 pounds.
Yep.
So
Alright.
the distance, it'd probably take us a week to get there.
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hey, so for the Hadrosaurus, should I put that in my inventory or?
Notate it however you'd like. Alright, other Hadrosaurus name, or am I just gonna call it Leslie?
Call it
Leslie.
Aladdin.
Anadine.
I was hoping you'd say breakfast.
I'm not above eating my mount, but I do not wish it to come to that.
Put source in here.
What about that one dinosaur over there? The one that says Camerasaurus. Is that one a mount?
No. Alright. I think I got this guy set up.
So which quest are we going on? I'll look at it.
We're escorting dinosaurs to a fort.
Yeah.
The first one or the second one? Supply run to Fort Beluarian?
That one, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so just the 2 mounts, right? I think we're good to go.
I'm gonna buy one too, actually. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Alright.
Just don't. You don't have to name it. Just give me the basic one. I don't want to feel bad when I have to run away from it.
Nice, alright.
Name it Plum. Plums.
Plums are very tasty.
Might as well, huh?
Or pear.
What's the native Chultan fruit?
Probably a banana.
Ah, that's his name.
There's,
Banana.
I think there's Wengas, yeah.
Wengas.
Wait goes.
No, like,
Wenga.
I can,
Yeah.
everybody find that. So that-
Tint mine like a light purple. Alright, I guess I could do that actually. Yes. Oh, that's horrific. Let me do that somehow. Oh, I can't do it. Never mind. That's fine.
Alright, there we go. Everybody's got a mount.
Let's see. I'm gonna get some upgraded armor. I'm gonna
Alright.
go out and buy some studded leather armor. And let's see here. Need some potions as well.
Yep, so leather will be half price, potions will be 40. So as you guys get your mounts fitted, purchase survival gear and everything like that, the representative with the flaming fist will come to meet you guys in the guild hall.
Oh, this is for the flaming fist.
Yep. We're gonna need a separate folder just for Hadrosaurus mounts. Alright.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna leave my doppelganger in the kitchen because he's always.
Alright.
No, I'll take away my doppelganger.
Alright, so you guys are sat down or outside getting your stuff ready, and this guy will come up to you, being followed by, he's in kind of regal-looking armor, wearing full plate mail, even though it's like under the blazing sun. You can tell it doesn't seem to, it's hard to read from the full face helmet.
Still like to do an insight check on him.
Alright, an insight check. What are you trying to determine, I guess?
I don't know, you just said it's hard to read, so I just want to see if I can beat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you probably have disadvantage because you can't see his face, and yeah, I mean, he's definitely a guy, and he's definitely wearing armor. He looks like he's coming up to talk to you guys. Trailing behind him is what looks to be a non-native human and a small gnome. They come up as well.
Where should we be in the guild hall for this?
I assume you guys would actually probably just be at a table. Let me clear you guys a table here. Bam. There you go.
My goodness, man, you must be smoldering in that armor.
He doesn't acknowledge it. He says that.
Oh, the strong silent type.
He waits for everybody to take their places before he continues.
Okay. I love this music. I love this music change that just happened. Turn it up.
Are you just like trying to force an Orf Nets pile up?
Oh no, I just figured that Nets was still carrying Orf by the scruff for everything right now.
You
Orf
really
is
should put that child down.
Orf is done with his burrito, so he.
this. Nets will release Orf onto his lap.
Yeah, Orf will get down and pull up another chair.
But then he realized there was no other chair and he was the only one excluded from the group now.
Damn. Poor Orf.
Orf, you're supposed to be hiding.
No, Orf
Fix my seats.
Didn't you say that?
Impossible will stand up and will encourage Orf to come take his spot.
Refresh my Roll20. Alright, cool. So this guy, as he sees everybody take their seats, he kind of scans. You see his helmeted head scan all of you before settling on his kind of two compatriots. You can tell the gnome is a little bit of the fidgety type, kind of looking around at all of you and kind of checking. He's got like a small book that he keeps checking. The one beside him, this human, he's looking at all of you, and you can see he's got like a sunken eyes and kind of a battle-worn kind of looking gaze. The knight starts to speak. Says, I am known as Lieutenant Norman, and I'm glad that you've all decided to help the Flaming Fist today. We want you to escort this convoy of dinosaurs up to our fort in order to keep them from getting attacked by different creatures of the jungle. And in repayment, we'll pay you 1,200 gold, and you'll get some favor with the Flaming Fist. These are my associates, Gondolo and Ferrul. Pointing, of course, Gondolo is the gnome, and Ferrul is the human. I'll give you some names for them.
Yeah, I was about to ask about that.
What? I'm not too familiar with the flaming fists. Are they to make
History
a history
check.
check?
Yeah,
Can I do with that too?
go for it. Anybody who's trying to get think about the flaming fist, see what you know about them.
Nope, I know nothing except their fists are on fire.
Yeah, so Simone, you know at least in Chult, the Flaming Fist are acting in capacity of Baldur's Gate. They intend to and are in the process of plundering the jungle and recovering riches, which they send back to their base of operations at Baldur's Gate. They're similar to the Order of the Gauntlet, though, whereas the Order of the Gauntlet is rooting out evil for noble purposes, the Flaming Fist is just doing it to make as much coin as possible. They're kind of like a large, loosely fitted, I wouldn't say loosely fitted actually, a large, kind of well disciplined mercenary group that's at least, yeah, this would be common knowledge too. I think everybody except for Nets, I guess, that the Fort Beluarian is led by Liara Portier, a commander from Baldur's Gate who rules justly, though like with an iron fist.
All right, cool.
Yeah, the iron flaming fist. All right, let me update these guys.
Oh, by the way, I definitely forgot to ask this, but now I remember. Those thorn blight needles that we got last time. How many of them did I collect? Because I think we got an IOU from that.
The thorn blight needles. Oh, just like the blow dart gun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Roll me. Give me like a 5d6.
Yeah, sorry, I'm only just now remembering.
No worries. All right, you got 19 blowgun darts. They'll do. I think a blowgun's typically a D4, right?
Yep.
So yeah, they'll do a D4 typical, and then an extra D4 poison damage. So I mean, 2d4. They're not magical, but yeah, they're
No, that's
slightly
effective.
more. Yeah. All right, you should be able to see everybody's names now. Ferrul and Gondola both introduced themselves. Ferrul's kind of seems to be the more soft-spoken of the group, whereas Gondola was very excited to see you all. He says, yes, hello. We are the guides that work with the dinosaurs. We've trained them since they were just young pups, and we hope to see them put to good use at Fort Beluarian. We thank you very much for your help today, or your help over the week or so, keeping them safe. Ferrul kind of nods.
Get you there safe, little guy.
He says, thank you very much.
You bringing them over for food or for something else?
No, they're. Ghana says, "Oh no," and looks over at Norman, kind of, with like kind of a pleading look. Says, "No, they've assured us that they'll be used as pack animals and riding mounts during excursions into the jungle." Norman speaks up. He says, "Yes, this is the intended purpose of these dinosaurs. They are far too expensive to be used as food. Importing rations is much more cost-effective than transporting large amounts of dinosaurs through the jungle."
Mm-hmm.
So are we carrying anything in specific, or
Well, the supplies.
just getting the dinosaurs there?
Yeah, the dinosaurs will be loaded up with like some just like basic food or water and like different supplies, just basic rations and stuff that's going to the fort. Just because they might as well, if they're getting transported a bunch of dinosaurs, they might as well have them carrying stuff.
Oh, when are we leaving?
Are all your preparations done?
Hang on. and you notice that Cordan's holding like a miniature keg that he's been drinking out of.
Oh, by the way,
okay, I'm ready.
I was looking at the blowgun damage. It's literally only 1 piercing damage.
It is.
Oh, okay, yeah, then I'll do an extra D4 of poison. And then what were you saying, Cordan?
No, he's just finishing off what looks like a miniature keg in his hand. Holding his finger up, saying, "Okay, yeah, I'm ready."
Gondola and Ferrul are gonna look at you. Ferrul, Gondola with kind of fascination and amazement. Ferrul kind of like, oh boy, what are we getting ourselves in? Yeah, all right. If we're good to set out, then
It'll be okay, Mister. We got you. Says the 10-year-old kid.
yeah, Ferrul gets up from the table. You can see his shoulders are slouched, and his eyes seem more sunken than they were at the beginning of the conversation. Cool. Yeah, looks like the blowgun's working. Out of character, like smuggling drugs in these dinosaurs. Man, you guys have a really low opinion of the flaming fist, huh? Jeez.
Hey, we won't know till we cut open these dinosaurs to see what kind of drugs are in.
See, Nets, you can't say stuff like that around them.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you say that out loud, Gondola is gonna look he's gonna look to you and then say, well, no, these dinosaurs, they need to be protected. They're not to be eaten, please.
Will
most
our
of the
rations
joking.
half price, or are they normal cost?
Oh, what are you saying?
Are rations half priced, or are they normal cost?
Yeah, they're half price.
Okay.
Sorry, I missed it. How many days trip is this supposed to be?
About a week.
Do you use a 10-day for a week or a 7-day for a week?
7-day.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so
is
rations
that
for
back-
2 weeks.
Okay. So a week there, a week back?
Yes. That would be the best assumption, yeah.
Oh, man. Orf would actually be encumbered just by his rations alone.
Well, no, that's why Nets was gonna, basically have you on his dinosaurs.
All right.
Yeah, the dinosaurs can carry stuff for us,
Let's see, ration. How much are rations?
I think 2.5 silver a pop, I think.
Not 2.5, that's...
Yeah, that's normal cost.
Yeah, that's after it's been halved, because typically they're 5. All right, as you guys, are you on the main? Yeah, you're on the.
Oh, you're right.
Right.
I'm sorry. I was thinking gold. Sorry, I was using D&D Beyond to try and do some maths.
Okay, so 2.
Buying the lean cuisine.
Okay, so 2.5 gold for 10 rations.
Zedmir would go up to Simone and ask her if she'd be alright with, you okay with me, putting my backpack on your dinosaur? Kinda heavy.
I don't see why not.
So if
If I
it's
cut
2.
something up, I'll try and get you back, and he'll toss you a keen wink.
So, sorry, for ration, so if it's 2.5 silver pieces, which, wait, is it gold? Is it gold or silver piece?
Silver piece.
What
Silver pieces. Sorry.
What
Okay,
race
you kept-
is Zenramir?
He's an elf.
Elf.
What elf?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Silver pieces for the ration.
Alright, I'm gonna buy 10 rations just so that I have extra.
All right, nice. So as you guys head out of the
Yeah,
guild
I'm
hall,
on-
Norman, Gondolo, Ferrul all walking together. They lead you to Tuyiki Anchorage, so down here. So you guys pass through the main gates, making your way through. So this district is east of the city, and it seems to be populated by large amounts of animal trainers, river folk, and different explorers. They're kind of sleeping around with the cheaper costs of rents down here that aren't employed by the guild. You can see many dock workers and beast-powered cranes that are assisting in unloading and loading of ships. And then there's the main feature of the place is these large pens down towards the west. I guess towards the east because of how this map is laid out. Where there's a great many dinosaurs. You can see there's a large amount that have been fitted up. You count 15 Hadrosaurus and 5 Ankylosaurus that are all loaded up with packs and bags and things. Ferrule and Gondolo mount up on a Triceratops that they kind of slap the sides of. It's got a large saddle on it. And yeah, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm putting my whole backpack onto Simone's mount, and I'm only gonna go to it when like I need to get stuff. So I'm not gonna be encumbered at all, even though my sheet says I'm heavy.
All
Yeah,
right.
and I'm kind of the same here. I'm keeping all my non-essential on my stuff that on my dinosaur, but I'm keeping like my normal equipment on. So I don't know how much that would cut the weight down. I mean, it should make me unencumbered now, but
Yeah, just put like a line, like a thing in your inventory that says like dinosaur or whatever, and then everything below that will be on the dinosaur.
Pretty much
Okay,
everything under backpack is gonna be in my backpack.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
All right, so if everybody's good, we are leaving the city. All right, as you make your way out, the large convoy of dinosaurs. Now is a good time to throw this out here.
oh, the gray render that was conveniently outside the bit city instead of that far in the jungle.
Nope. I'm giving everybody access to this.
Well, you said it was slightly raining too.
Yeah, it's like a light drizzle going on right now. I'm gonna give you guys this. All right, so this is gonna be like a tracking sheet for the escort to Fort Beluarian. So we need a navigator, somebody trained in survival. That's going to be the one doing the rolls to kind of get a decent route through the jungle. We need a marching order, and later on we'll need a watch order. So, is there anybody in particular that wants to keep track of
I
this?
could be the navigator if well yeah, I could keep track of it if you want though. And I'd volunteer to be the navigator.
Orth has +4 survival.
I have a +6.
That's okay.
And Impossible will back up Zemramir in terms of keeping an eye up front. So I will stand behind him, leading my mount.
I'd like to keep a safe distance ahead of everybody.
How safe is a safe distance?
So you get
50 feet?
about, yeah, that's fine. D60.
And then you guys tell me where you'd like the. How are you kind of placed around this conga line of Hadrosaurus and Ankylosaurus? Is there a specific way that you want them laid out, or do you want them going single file?
In a wedge formation with with even spacing.
think
360 360 security all around.
yeah, I think we're good with like the straight line of them.
Or 2x2 if the route allows.
Yeah, that's fine as well. Does anyone have like specific requests for where they want to be in the marching order?
Orf would like to be in the middle ish.
Yeah,
Cordon will be walking alongside up at the front.
yeah. Nets is going to be in the middle rear, so not quite not the exact middle, more towards the rear of the middle. And Orf is on his dino.
All right.
I
Oh, I'm
guess
also
Impossible and Coran will be up front together.
I'm gonna do. Wait,
Oh,
so that means we're having our wizard cover up the back, the flank. Is that what we want?
I got it.
All right.
I would attack the back anyway.
If it
Yeah.
is absolutely necessary, I will guard the rear. It's an
Yeah, and then
embarrassing and unnecessary place to be.
You want to take care of like? Do you want to try and hunt while we're out there and maybe forge some berries and stuff? Or
I do
maybe the
not
kid.
forge, I hunt.
Okay. So you hunt, and I'm gonna look at Orph and be like, "You mind foraging for berries and stuff?"
I've never done it before, but I guess I can try.
All right. I'll also look for berries while I'm leading the way. Well, do I know about the OP berries?
Nope, y'all didn't talk to anybody about that.
I am a hardcore like survivalist. Is there any way like I could just see if I would know that information?
Oh, yeah, nature, I suppose.
Can I just be collecting berries along the way? Any
Only an
berries,
11.
as long as they take.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about the popular Sindar berries with just an 11, considering.
Okay.
And then what was that nuts? You're collecting berries as you walk along?
Yeah, any berries, as long as they taste good. Doesn't matter if they're poisonous either. I don't give a shit, as long as it tastes good.
All right, yeah. So how it's going to work is that the main navigator is going to make a survival check, and then that'll be the guide how well the guidance went for the day. Later on, we'll probably do it in secret, but as we get started, it'll just fine just to be out in the open, considering you're also just along the coastline as well. And then during the day, if there's no encounter, then the people can just have their things that they're doing, like Nets can be gathering berries, which would be a survival check. Who else do we got here? Impossible can be hunting. That'll also be like a perception check, I'd say. If there's any people on watch, that'd be a perception as well. And then that's kind of how it'll progress through the jungle.
Can everyone put their passive perception in chat for me?
In Roll20 chat or in...
Yeah, in Roll20.
All right. So there.
Yes, is good. So we'll have Impossible in the back. He's got a good passive, and I assume you have a good passive too.
Yeah, I got a good one.
Yeah, so it's good. Yeah, so someone's just hanging out in the back with Impossible.
Also, let's just figure out watch order now. I'm a elf. I just go in a trance where I can stay conscious, so I'm OP. I could take the full watch. Are you all right with me? Like, I have to trance for 4 hours. Are you all right with me doing the watch while I'm trancing? Will?
That seems dangerous.
Isn't the trance pretty much asleep or no?
No, you meditate deeply, remaining semi-conscious.
Okay.
I'll just take I'll just take half the watch myself, and then if I have 2 people to volunteer for like the first 2 watches.
I will volunteer for the second watch while
I'll do the first.
Zeramir is nappy.
Alright, I can take the last watch.
Orf can see in the dark. He would help with the watch too.
Alright, let's just do Orf on the first watch. And then Impossible.
Every time I hear it, I just think of the Impossible Burger.
And then I'll do the last watch it.
You cut off there. Well, every time you hear impossible, you think of what?
The Impossible Burger.
No, it's the impossible
And
dream.
Corden, we'll just have you team up with Orf. Well, Impossible, can you see in the dark?
Of course, I am a tabaxi.
Alright, so we're gonna just do Orf and Corden on the first watch. Alright.
All right. This is about how long the Wednesday section to sort everything out.
Alright, I saved it. If everyone look at the handout, escort to Fort Beluarian, and if there's anything you want modified, let me know.
Yeah, I got
Or
it under
meditate, take care.
overland travel, and then I've given Zendramir access to the movement token. I made you guys a red hex. Thanks. All right. So give me the Zendramir. Give me the survival check for navigation. You guys are just moving along the coastline, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, yeah, 13 is good enough for just navigating the coast. You can still see the city in your back. So as you're moving into like the main area, the trees here are about like 10, 15 feet apart, pretty lightly interspersed, and are not they're not. There's not much of a canopy, but there's still a decent amount of cover around. And you don't come across anything too extraordinary as you make your way out. Is anybody? So I think Nets, you were trying to look for berries. Oh, you're gonna fish, all right.
I mean, I thought we were going into more jungle territory, but if we're near the coast, that's fishing.
The jungle doesn't extend straight up, I suppose. It's you're definitely in jungle area, but it's not like dense jungle. That happens when you get about 2 days.
But yeah, no, I'll pick up any berries I find along the way, but I think I'll focus on fishing if we're close enough to the coast for it, or to a body of water.
All right, yeah, give me a survival check for fishing.
And I will do the same thing I did last time, in case, just to get the most bounty out.
Or we're not going to do a whole massive fish thing, but yeah.
But no, I just need to get enough for the day.
For it. All right, I'll give you advantage if you're doing your whole routine.
Yeah, I'm doing the whole routine. I'm just looking to get enough for me and my assistant Orf.
All right, yeah, with a 16, you can definitely get about 4 pounds of fish. You catch 2 massive quippers. They're biting a lot nicer out here, along with a river delta kind of opens up, and yeah, you can catch enough of them for yourself and Orf for the day. All right, is anybody else doing anything, or are we gonna go?
I will hunt. If
All
that's
right.
permitted.
Give me a perception then. Oh yeah, the 22. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so you're along the coastline, so most of the things that you're gonna see are just these large flying pterodons, similar to the ones that the first expedition came across. But yeah, if you'd like to attack and kill one of these things, give me a roll to, or are you gonna shoot it? You got a bow or something?
I do have a short bow.
All right, give me a roll to hit.
Okay. It is only truly effective at 60 feet. Do I need to get in close in order to do so?
This thing's got a pretty low pass.
Did I say
I think
60? I meant 80. Yeah, my bad.
yeah, it's only got like a passive perception of 11, so I'd say you probably don't need to stealth to get up to it.
All right. In that case, I will attempt to take it down.
There's a decent number of them that are kind of curious and kind of flying around the convoy that you guys have trekking.
All right.
There's no shortage of targets. Yeah, 18 for 10. All right. Yeah, the
attack?
arrow sails up. Oh yeah, it's sneak attack. Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
But that's impossible.
2d6. Hold on.
All right,
16.
yeah, 16 is what is 3 more than what you needed. So you send out an arrow expertly cutting through like the main artery of the neck and drop this thing instantly. The other ones around it scatter and begin to fly away. Gondolo looks a little taken aback but he knows how it is in the jungle. And Ferrul kind of seems his eyes are sunken in. He seems like he didn't get much sleep before you guys set out, but it seems like he's slightly more assured now that you've proven that you're decently capable with a short bow. And yeah, you can add 40 pounds of. Actually, I'll roll for this time.
Damn it. Lost
Yeah.
the arrow.
Yeah, to carve it up, give me a survival. Nice, okay. Might as well go over the harvesting rules now. So, 25 would be a good appraisal. Let's see. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot to use the pterodon stuff for the
Pterodon men.
yeah, for the Terra folk. But yeah, if you'd like to, you could carve off a wing that would. You could. Oh yeah. Oh well, I guess it's not too useful as impossible. But yeah, you could get some organic canvas that could be used to write on or something like that. There's also the beak, which can be used to craft a lance. If you're interested, you could make another survival check to carve or a harvesting tools check, or you could just go straight for the meat, depending on what you want to do.
If there's anything valuable, but I do not have harvesting tools, that would be a waste.
Or
Well then, perhaps, Orf, if you will cut up this pterodon for us, I will carry back the meat and anything valuable you can reclaim from the body. Let us not
Yeah.
waste it.
Or
Yeah,
give
or-
me a survival check. Yeah, 15 is what you needed. You get the beak is the main thing of value on it. It sells for a gold piece, and it can be used to craft like a bone lance out of it. You also get 2 pterodon wings, which you are intimately familiar with.
yes.
Does Orf take some satisfaction in carving up this smaller relative of Terrafolk?
Not particularly.
Okay, cool.
Orf, I will put these on my mount, and we will sell these when we return, for the good of all.
Right, you're able to harvest 29 pounds of meat as well. Fresh
Excellent, my young
pterodon meat.
friend.
You would get more of a feeling that Orf has been studying how to do this out of necessity more than enjoyment or anything.
All right, sounds good.
It's good you have these skills.
Well, I've been following adventurers around for a while, carving up whatever they left behind to try and make money.
Yeah, so the first day passes without issue, and you can continue on if you'd like. We can set watch orders, but We can go to the night, and I'll see if you guys are just gonna. You travel 10 miles out. You can still see Port Nyanzaru kind of to the north as it begins to fall to night, and you can set up camp. The ankylosauruses, they put them along the perimeter, kind of in a protective formation around the large group of hadrosauruses, which all just kind of sleep in a big clump together. Norman sets his tent up kind of on the outskirts a little bit, and Ferrul and Gondolo sit atop their Triceratops and snooze soundly.
Wait, how far did we get?
10 miles out.
That's not very far at all.
Impossible would... Well, we have an entire convoy we're having to move, and the ankylosauruses don't move that fast. Impossible would seek out Lieutenant Norman and bother him in his tent and have a word, if that's a possibility.
Yeah, go for it. Norman, it's like as you approach it, it's just a standard field issue tent, just kind of strung up between two trees. And yeah, Norman is inside. As you approach, he'll come out. He's still wearing his full ensemble of armor. Says yes.
A moment of your time, Lieutenant, if I may. We did not clarify this before, and I feel silly having not asked it, but what is the likelihood that we will run into undead as we head to the fort?
Says the path we're taking, as long as we don't go too far off course, shouldn't run us into undead territory. He pulls out a map that he's brought along with him and shows you these places, these orange. Those are the light areas of undead, and then as the deep into the darker orange, those are the more heavily present undead. As long as you stay out of those areas, you're mostly just going to be coming across dinosaurs and other creatures of that nature.
Even so, noise can attract the undead, as I understand it. What is the likelihood that they could wander?
He shrugs. More or less, I'm not too worried about the undead. It's the creatures that inhabit the jungle alongside them, or what I'm more concerned about.
Fair enough. I just wanted to gain some information. Thank you for your time, Lieutenant, and sleep well.
He nods, says, "Good shooting out there," Tex, when he crawls into his tent.
Who's this tech? Impossible says to himself as he wanders back to where they're setting up watches.
All right, cool. And then I guess let's see. All right, yeah. You guys are right outside the city. It's a pretty well-traveled area. There's a decent amount of hunters, as well as people not associated with the guild, as well as just convoys going to different areas of the jungle. So this area is one of the safest places you can be in the jungle, despite being outside the walls. It only gets better from here. So yeah, the next day will dawn without issue, and you can keep going.
So
you can buy more arrows and just say you did, yeah.
Am I able to find a good place for us to cross the river here, or do I feel like we should go down one more?
Yeah, it's not really possible to cross the river up here because it's like not really a river at this point. It's like a delta, so it's like a massive lake that spans about 4 or 5 miles that you can just look across.
Hey,
All right,
our
then
ancestors
we're gonna go
explored
southeast.
through the Oregon Trail and forded all those rivers like in the video game.
Yeah, you can definitely ford rivers, but you can't ford a lake really with a massive convoy of dinosaurs.
Unless someone had water walk.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna go southeast one more tile then.
Hey, Norman's nonchalant. He hired you guys. The Flaming Fist hired the best bronze-ranked guild members. what could go wrong?
Hmm.
So you guys looking for a good place to cross the river?
Yep, we're gonna go southeast until we can find a good place to cross the river.
Give me your survival, your navigation for the day, and give me. Okay. Let's see.
So Orf is also proficient in survival. Are you?
Oh, are you helping with navigation?
Yeah,
I can. It just however you want to, however you want to do it. If you want
Yeah,
to.
I mean, if you're willing to help, like, I'm not too proud. I'll take your help.
All right, yeah, give it with advantage then, and then that'll be.
Go help him out. He doesn't seem to know where he wants to go.
All right, there we go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so you start to you break camp, and as the dinosaurs kind of unravel each other and get back into formation. I don't think we ever settled on a proper thing. So the hadrosaurs are walking 2 by 2, and the ankylosauruses, they have 2 at the front and 3 at the back, just kind of formed up. So they kind of throw your senses off a little bit, and you start to head, even on the coastline, you start to head west. But Orf is able to guide you to the east. Yeah, you're able to surmise that the DC for navigating coastal regions is 10. But
Yep,
yeah,
I rolled a 3.
so how it'll work later on, if I'm feeling particularly nasty, we'll do the survival checks in secret, and it'll be determining whether or not you get lost. And yeah,
Oh, great.
I like it.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
or
adjust
for
the
now, yeah.
marching order to put Orf right behind me so it makes more sense.
all right, yeah. And with a nat 20, yeah, you're easily going to be able to find a decent place to ford the river. We've got a. You're going to be crossing the river Tiriki in much the same place that another expedition passed through recently.
Sounds good.
So out of character, this is the other expedition here. That's
Yeah, the
headed
blue
to
one.
Grey Render.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're headed out, and the big red triangle is its known territory.
Hmm.
All right, I'm going to expand upon this map a little bit. Nice, got the dinosaur ambience.
Crafting my soundscape. I don't see anything. Is it supposed to be black?
Yes, because
Yeah.
it's nighttime.
Well, it's not nighttime yet. This is. I assume you guys want to cross the river during the day.
Yeah,
or
we're
no?
gonna cross the river and then we're gonna camp for the night.
Okay, cool.
But so many cool things come out during the night. Why don't we travel at night?
Because
That
not
sounds
all of us
foolish.
have dark vision.
Oh, by the way, most of these jokes I'm saying are out of character. Sorry.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
didn't mean to
it's
mention.
it's pretty confusing.
yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe do your out of character jokes in chat with the OOC so we don't get confused.
In that case, let me rephrase that in a way that's in character. Maybe we should go at nighttime. More of creatures come out.
All right, let me turn the lights on for you guys.
Yeah, maybe if we weren't responsible for this giant caravan.
All right, yeah, everybody able to see now?
Hmm. It's a
Yep.
big old map.
Yeah, crossing the river. Let me drag you guys.
Nice.
And they're dinosaurs, so you don't have to worry about them tipping over.
Maybe
Floating
cross
down the
right
stream.
right over here.
It looks like a good spot.
All right. And then I need to pull out. Yeah, you guys can pull out your own mounts. You should be able to. I'll work on getting this everybody else set up. Got plum.
Is there that never mind. It's good. It's great.
Did you and Plum bond on the two-day journey we've been on yet?
Well, I got the the personality generator out.
Hey, I can't move lunch. I don't know if that's something that's
Yeah, let me fix that. Alright, should be able to move it now.
Oh God,
Thank you.
that sounds like that's a good personality for like an adventurer, but I don't know about a 19 health mount.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh. Be scared senseless of clippers. Okay.
I mean, if someone took clippers to a dinosaur, I
Yeah.
can see why he's afraid of them.
Alright, you're actually transporting 18 Hadrosaur because it looks
the
cooler.
worst. Alright, this is his worst fear.
So since this is basically
Cell phone
a sheep
So
escort.
what you're saying
and-
is sending stone bleep loops.
Yes. Message cantrip goes nuts. I love this.
Alright, look at this proper convoy here.
Oh my.
Oh man.
Well, I'm in the back.
Oh yeah, I need to make this map bigger.
No, that's fine.
His map's already pretty huge.
Yeah, well, we'll just leave it like this. You have a very large group.
Oh, that river's nothing compared to this group.
Yeah, most places the river is about, let's see, about 20 to 30 feet across. You found a nice where it slows down a little bit. The rivers actually flow from south to north, which is interesting, because just because of the terrain of Chult and your location. They flow down the mountains. So as you approach, you can see bright light as kind of filters through the thick, intensely green foliage above you. Huge, broad leaves line the path ahead as heat waves rise off the ground. Insects are buzzing in and out of your view, suddenly scatter as a faint rumble echoes from far within the jungle.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of lead everyone up here to this crossing.
All right.
Rectangle selection. Is Norman riding one of the Ankylosaurus?
No, he's walking behind, or he's walking between them.
Okay.
He's got a large great sword across his back, and he's in his full plate armor still. It seems like he's been making exhaustion checks.
God, is that what it means to be a heavy armor wearer in this game? Exhaustion
Long-
check.
Yeah, you gotta. Well, yeah, it's like 100 degrees out, and the humidity is off the chart.
Yeah, that's the first thing I said to him was, "Why are you wearing that armor?"
Standard issue equipment, all right.
That's his thing.
You gotta wear it.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell.
I will find
tell
out
them to.
what's under that helmet, though. I need to see his face.
You rip
You
it
take
off.
it off and it
Another-
reveals that. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Another helmet. Yeah.
Norman comes up to I guess Cordan, says, "So, how we getting across here? Just slap him on the ass and have him run out, or keep running, or what's the plan here, big man?"
That's how I usually do it.
Nah.
I ain't getting anywhere near the rear side of them. I just want to prod them with a stick.
He says, "All right," and you see he grabs a stick off the ground, starts to head over to one of the Ankylosauruses.
Have them cross up here.
And
Does,
this was how our representative died.
does anyone actually have animal handling?
Gordon, lead them over here. Aren't those? Isn't that gnome and that human? Isn't he supposed to Aren't they supposed to be the
We
trainer?
raised them from wee bairns.
Yeah,
What?
they trained them, but they're waiting for your guys' instructions. Like, I mean, they're not the ones getting paid to lead the group.
All right. I'm gonna go
They're
talk.
keeping the dinosaurs in line.
I'm gonna go talk to them and be like, up ahead. This is a good place to cross. You guys, get all your guys across, and I'll be scouting the other side.
Gnome says, "Oh, yes, yes, that bend up there. You want us to cross there? How should we go about it? Should we get them all moving at once, or should we go a couple groups at a time?"
I don't know these creatures. Are they yours? I don't. Let's do two
Yeah.
at a time.
All right.
Are they flighty or?
Oh no, no, they're they're well trained, of course. They, as long as there's nothing that comes to try and eat them.
Right.
And I'm gonna try and cross the river up here.
All right, yeah, give me athletics. Yeah, you're easily able to get across it. It seems this part is about like 6 to 7 feet deep. There's thick mud, and the river flows. It pulls at you a little bit because it's flowing about let's say 30 miles per hour or so, but it's nothing you can't handle as you push past it. All
Yeah,
right.
And then I'm gonna just kind of scout ahead and climb a tree and try and get a good watch angle.
Nice. All right. I'll get my contingent of hadrosaurs ready.
Do the hadrosaurs allow Orf to jump back and forth between them? Or does that
Yeah,
freak
you're
them out?
all that. No, I think they're used to people by now. They've been trained as mounts, so they kind of they honk a little bit at you as you move between them.
What does the honk sound like?
Mar. They look at the small cat person. One of them like kind of bends its beak down towards you and like kind of nips at your hat. And all right, Ferrul and Gondolo go to mount each one of the ankylosaurs, and they will attempt animal handling. All right, Gondolo is good to go. And Ferrul.
Ferrul. I knew Ferrul was gonna make a fool of himself.
You can see Ferrul climbs up. He looks so tired. He barely keep his eyes open as he kind of spurs the ankylosaurus all along. He gets about halfway through whenever the ankylosaurus kind of starts to sink into the mud and gets a little spooked, and you see it fall. It kind of flops prone, starts kind of flailing around. Gondolo runs over and assists Ferrul to make another check. Yeah, with Gondolo's assistance, they're able to right the ankylosaurus and get it across. All right. Give me a round of perception checks.
Everyone or just everyone on that end?
Everyone, yeah.
Can I have my familiar be helping me with this?
No. No, that's... let me think about that. Just always advantage on perception checks. You can have the familiar make a separate perception check.
Okay.
I don't have the thing for his perception.
I think if you go to... Oh yeah, it's just a reference to a poison snake. Man, this would be a fantastic thing to set up for the game. Let's see. Player summons, familiar.
I'll just roll another d20 and then we'll figure out the stuff.
Sounds good.
Oh, okay.
Nice. All right, center
snake
mirror.
is-
The snake. All right. Yeah, you start to hear some sort of crashing through the jungle. Let's see. Yeah, with a nat 20, I'd say Zenramir and the snake. You're able to. You have such a good lead time that you probably have you think you have about 20 or 30 seconds before this loud crashing arrives from the western edge.
From the western
Thrul,
edge behind us.
yeah,
Oh shit!
We have how
Thrul,
much?
Gondolo, and Norman don't seem to have noticed.
Yeah,
Wait, we have how much time you said?
I'm just gonna let out a really
16? I'm sorry.
This is Zenramir and the snake are acting far before because they picked up on it much better than everybody else because of their nat 20.
What about?
I'm
What
gonna
about
let out a
18?
real sharp whistle,
All
and
right,
I'm gonna scream from the top of the tree. Something's approaching from the west.
Which
all
way is west?
right.
That way, and I'll just point. I'll just point out there, and then you see Zenramir. He goes and he hides in the tree, and he pulls out his longbow.
Be-
Norman looks back, sees kind of sees you guys gearing up, and he's gonna run up and he's gonna slap one of the hadrosaurs, and this group starts to move forward.
Peaches is
Yeah,
trying
roll
to
individually for
let
each
Simone know what's
Hydrosaur just
happening,
to.
but Simone's just too ignoring it.
I'll have axe and
Um,
shield ready and head towards wherever he was pointing.
One thing too is Nets is going to make use silent image to make an image of a heavily wounded ankylosaur, like towards the west, but in the open, like south of the caravan, like it's not separated from the pack kind of thing,
All
and
right,
it's heavily
yeah.
wounded.
I'll just make this one red to signify it's your image. All right, so we've got that. Everybody else is prepping.
Yeah, can I? I want to hide so the whatever approaches doesn't see me in the tree. Do you want me to like stealth or?
Yeah, give me a stealth check. This is like the preparation time because you guys were able to have such good perception, and the things that seem to be moving towards you don't seem to be going for stealth.
Oh yeah, can one more thing, can Nets move him and his lunch to the other side of the river, or at
Not in the
least
20
maybe
seconds
behind?
till they burst through.
Actually, no, I take that back. This is a little right here where I'm at. This is a little hill, right?
Where are you? Yeah, yeah. Little
Alright, so
divot. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go underneath the divot so me and my lunch have cover.
Alrighty, sounds good. And
So I
burst.
failed my stealth check. What happens?
Well, you just got a 9. It's just ability checks don't critically fail.
Yeah, yeah, true. That'd be crazy. It's like you break your foot trying to stealth. No, so yeah, the
It
rumbling
happen.
from the forest gets louder and louder, and you hear like a bestial roar come up, and then it's joined by several more, and need to roll initiative as these are still off the map, but I have to put them on the thing. So, as several, I think all of you would probably recognize Allosauruses because you're all ranked members. Yeah. Like you can see them kind of trampling through the tree line, and it seems like there's quite a few of them.
You say quite a few. How many?
Oh yeah, with your nat 20, you realize it's probably about 6 nets and the other person,
Thing I
Zenramir. There.
have to. Would Nets and Zenomir have advantage on the initiative because we saw it coming ahead?
No, you were not surprised because you had such good initiative rolls.
Okay, we were just not surprised. That's good.
Yeah, because you knew they were coming like from like 30 seconds out.
It's weird. When I clicked the initiative macro, it didn't roll anything. It just put my.
I see you. 14.
Well, it just put my. Now I just added it as a 14.
That's weird.
It just added my bonus.
All right, and then How the heck do I want to run these massive groups?
Just roll 1, or maybe
Yeah,
3, because you had the first
Yeah,
group
3
go.
groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do. Let's see.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you
Yeah.
want to do everything, it's gonna be awful.
Yeah,
I want to do the same thing as impossible. Just have mine just go off with the other ones. So
Can I put my anklets south of me? Because the
yeah, go
max
for
distance
it.
I can 50 feet. I can't move it. So I want it like kind of visible,
move it.
Because
but
you're on the measuring tool.
the image of my thing, I can't move it.
Oh, that thing. I got you. You want to move it down here?
Pretty much. I just want it to be visible and get that thing. Oh, give us some leeway time is what I'm going.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I have these Hadrosaur. We got red Hadrosaur, red leader, blue leader, and green leader. And then we got the red group of Ankylosaurs and the blue group. All right. Nice. So we're gonna. So the initiative shouldn't be too crazy. All right. Can we get some combat music? Nice.
that's not right.
Nice.
That's the first one.
That's combat music.
All right. Peaches, you are the first to act. Each one of these Allosauruses is roughly 30 feet off the map, and there are 6 of them. You know these are large carnivorous dinosaurs.
I think we're just gonna try and a stealth for now.
All right, go for it.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth roll.
So 21.
Yeah, very good. If they weren't going for the massive convoy of dinosaurs, they'd definitely be not going for the snake.
Yeah.
All right, Dreamer of the Impossible, go for it.
Allosauruses, this will be a glorious fight. So let's see. You said they're another 30 feet away off the map.
Yeah.
Just out of range. Okay.
You dash all the way to them.
I made a massive map and it's still too small.
I'm going to break cover. So I'm going to come over here, get 30 feet closer, and I won't have sneak attack on this, but I'm going to shoot at the closest Allosaurus, aiming for the eye with my short bow. And I should be close enough to not be a disadvantage with this shot.
Yeah, sounds good. Go for it. I mean, it'll have some cover, but with a 20, yeah, it's definitely going to hit, even with like 3/4 cover from the dense foliage that you're blasting through. Oh, you have control of Dreamer's token. Let me fix that. It doesn't matter that much. All right.
Yeah, just don't touch it.
Yeah. All right. This Allosaurus, you can tell it's moving very quickly.
I'm going to bonus
yeah,
that
they have a
hide.
speed of 60 feet. Heck yeah. All right. So yeah, this thing sprints up 30 feet. It's got another 30 feet as it actually makes it onto the map. This one, it sees the Ankylosaurus, but I think it's smart enough that it's just going to go straight
For the meat.
for the... Yeah.
The wounded Ankylosaurus that's away from the pack.
Well, the ones up on the northern side can't see it. It's actually not going to do that because it would have to dash, so it's just going to run up to one of these Ankylosauruses and try and rip at it. So it's going to do...
I thought these dinosaurs weren't that smart. These things are geniuses.
No, are you so... are you serious? Look at this, okay? It's this dinosaur up here.
Yeah, you're grossly
Why
over at like estimating silent image. It's this completely standing still image that has no scent. It's not
Okay,
Like-
no, you're right.
like
like-
Other than
Come on,
Allosaurus,
man.
no.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
All right, because the ones that are down there are definitely going to look at it, but these ones don't. They don't even see it down there. So this one runs up, and it's going to whiff both of its attacks. It gets a nat 1 on one of them. So let's see what happens. It's a natural weapon. If this attack was a bite, but it's not a bite. The bite just glances off the hard scales of this one. Orc, you're up.
All right, one of the ones that's approaching just straight west of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and slow it down with an ensnaring strike.
All right, go for
And
it.
Let's see, I'll try and link that. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna shoot at it.
All right. Which one are you going for? You want to ping it?
So you said there's like 6 of them, right?
Yeah, you should be able to
are
see
they all
all
on
of
the
them,
map?
right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
These
I thought they were
two
still
are
on
just
the map.
30 feet off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, all right. I'll shoot at this one then.
All right, yeah, go for it.
Middle topish one. All right. No other adjustments. So I think
You
I
got
used my
sharpshooters,
bonus
so you're
action.
good to go. Oh,
Right.
okay, so it's just yeah, bonus action. All right, yeah, 21's gonna hit for 5.
All right. So at the point of impact, a bunch of vines will start growing out of the Allosaurus and wrap around it. Strength saving throw.
All right.
I'm not sure the DC is. It's 12 DC.
Okay, he just barely makes it, but it does take the 5 damage as your arrow sinks into the Allosaurus's flank.
Okay. And then I'll hop a few hadrosaurs over.
All right, this one had to use 30 feet, and so he gets he's got 30 feet left. Moves to about here, and then yeah, I think he's just gonna dash. He'll dash down here, and then start moving straight for the contingent of hadrosaurs.
Oh, he had advantage on that anyway. I shouldn't have used it. Oh well.
Okay, yeah, no worries. This Ankylosaurus, it's going to take the disengage action. This is actually going to be the blue group here. I think all of them are just going to. This one will disengage, moves 30 feet. This one, and then the other ones are just going to dash, and they're going to run for it. Zenramir, you're up.
All right, so I'm
Sorry,
hidden
I
in
rolled
these-
my mount like I rolled a 15 for him for Aladdin.
All right, I'll move him up.
Sorry about that.
I was.
I'll have him dodge and sort of start running.
All right, go for it.
Do we have to roll for our mount as well?
Yes, yeah.
Is that right?
It's a separate creature, so separate initiative.
Whoops. All right. Well, I'm not going for a while anyway, so that's good.
40 feet.
All right, so I'm hidden.
Okay, I need to
so
move back. But
so
yeah,
I would
that's-
have advantage, correct? It can't see me, right?
Yeah, these ones are not paying attention to you at all. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm shooting at long range, so it'll just balance out.
All right, go for it. 10 does not hit, unfortunately. The arrow kind of sinks into some of the foliage and misses its mark.
And I will bonus action hide.
All right, go for it.
Gee.
All right, Nets, you're up.
Well, I don't want to leave my punch. So nothing's within range yet. Well, actually, no. I'm trying to remember the range of Eldritch Blast.
120 feet.
120 feet.
Yeah, so I'm going to kind of give a warning blast to the closest looking Allosaurus to the horde, which is
All right, go for it. It'll have a little bit of cover because it's like everything in the forest has a little bit of cover, but go for it. Yeah, 8's luckily it's not a disadvantage, so an 8 goes wide. The Allosaurus it regards the force as it flies over its head, but its eyes are still locked on to the herd.
I guess in that case I will then use bonus action to. No, I'll hold off on that for now.
All right, Cordan, you're up.
Well, Cordan accidentally moved into the line of dinos coming at him, so he's jostling and he's looking over where the dinosaurs are coming. So he's going to start bashing his shield with his axe, and he's going to start his rage. Just use a bonus action.
All right, go for it.
Okay. And he's going to have to move closer, so... he's going to move up in front of these guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 30 right there. And, well, he's going to ready and attack the first one that comes within range of him, basically.
All right, you're ready to attack. Yeah, sounds good.
So I'm yelling at the others, get them across!
All right, we got blue leader, and these guys, they're not in range of any attacks, so they're just going to book it. I believe they have the 40 feet.
This is the ones Orb striding?
Yeah.
I gotta freaking, god damn it, I gotta refresh my Roll20. You're riding the blue leader. Alright, there we go. Properly refreshed. That's got to load a million things. Nice. And they're gonna dash. And all right. Yes, this massive amount of hadrosaurs just start rushing by. Let's see. I think they're just gonna make some strength check. All right, so 3 fails, 3 passes.
All right. Does the one I'm riding fail?
One,
Go
two,
top
three.
left. I think you're good. Yeah.
All right. That could have gotten interesting.
Blue leader's gonna
Take critical
fail.
damage.
Fucking this one's gonna.
It would have been the Lion King.
These 2 pass.
Been bad.
This one fails. This one passes. Nice. All right. Cool. I think that's good. All right. Allosaurus' turn. This one's way down here. All right. So this one definitely sees the wounded Ankylosaurus. Let's see. It's gonna charge straight up. Oh, why did it skip? Okay, no, skip. All right, it's gonna charge straight up, and let's see. In nat 20s, your fucking your illusion, as it rips off nothing. It looks confused, and then it's furious as it charges. Oh, well, I think
illusion is hurt even more. Like, oh no, ah.
And that'll be its turn. Simone, you're up.
Alright. So there are 3 next to me. I don't know
Yeah.
if I want to be here anymore.
Bye, Simone.
But she's not a coward. She got Cordon's coming up to back her up, so we're going to bonus action. We're gonna start swaying, jamming. We're gonna do our blade song. Bonus action.
All right.
I think then we will run up to this one real quick. And I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna do a booming blade scimitar.
All right, go for it. 14's gonna hit.
Alright, cool. And since we hit, so 7 damage, it's shrouded in the thunder. I still have 50 feet of movement. Oh, I still have 25. So.
Alright.
I was gonna say,
3,
damn,
4.
dude, that's a speed build. 75.
Yeah. I got 50 feet with the blade song and immobile. So yeah. So it's shrouded in thunder, and that's as far as I get. Kind of right
With a
on the
yellow
edge.
dot.
I'm kind of on this right on the edge of this, I guess cliff or whatever.
Yeah, as your sword cuts into the Allosaurus, it takes its eyes momentarily off the herd and looks over, lets out a roar. All right, Gondolo is panicking. He starts screaming. He leaps off this Ankylosaurus and runs over to these ones still struggling. 30 feet, and he's gonna animal handling. All right, he starts calming them down. That'll be Gondola. All right, we got green group. They're gonna try and charge as well. Let's see. How come I can't select the group of them? All right, they charge up. I don't know why that. I don't know why the marker is like zooming around, but whatever. So the Hadrosaurus, these ones begin charging. They get to about right there, and that'll be their turn. For Rule, he's gonna look. He's gonna slide off this Ankylosaurus slowly, and he'll run over and start trying to help these ones, I suppose. There we go. He's woken up a little bit now that there's predators trying to kill everybody. All right.
What is this thing
I don't know what it's doing, man. It's fucking zooming everywhere.
It's okay. We have internet. I don't care what the markers do.
Yeah, I mean, that's whatever. It's
Alright.
funny.
Takes 30 feet, gets 30 feet. It's gonna be right there. That'll take its main movement. It sees that the Ankylosaurus sees that its buddy here is not getting anything off this one, so it's gonna charge past. And I think that'll be its movement, 60 feet. All right, next up. All right. This one's going to charge straight up. Oh, it can almost make it to you. Dang it. It's so close. Okay. Maybe this one was 5 feet closer. Nah, it makes it right there. It's going to charge right to you, Dreamer, I guess.
He's hiding,
yeah.
right?
I'm hiding.
Oh, so it doesn't see you then. It's just going to charge past you then.
I rolled something absurdly high, I think.
It's sniffing around in the bushes for you though, for a second,
Yeah.
and then moves on.
I rolled a 25.
Oh yeah, there's no way it would even bother. It's gonna go to the Ankylosauruses. This one's gonna charge up. It's gonna be get 90 feet if it dashes. I think it's gonna go to right here. It'll like kind of get to the edge of the cliff and do like a slide down it. That'll be its turn. All right, red leader. These ones, they're just gonna keep moving. They'll go 60. All right, Lieutenant Norman. All right, Lieutenant Norman in his massive armor is heavily encumbered, or not heavily, but lightly encumbered. So he's only got 20 feet. So he's gonna start charging, but he'll get to right there, and that's about as far as he gets. He yells out, he says, "Get them across quickly, and then we'll deal with these Allosauruses." All right, got a red group here. They're gonna attempt some athletics. All right, so you got 3 pass, 3 fail, same as other time. All right. All right. Peaches, you're up. Top of the round.
Well, Plum would have got the go before. You got a 2.1. So she's just gonna go get the fuck out of here. So.
Lunch would have had a 7.12, but we rolled out their initiative a little.
All right, and then Peaches will go do the help action on this one up here with the yellow dot, and then she'll fly away.
You want to click their token? I'll just do it.
No, I clicked their token.
They were on the track.
They got a 2.1. I just rolled in late because
yeah, you can just reset it since we're at the top, and it'll put it the right spot.
Yeah, I just assumed that we'd be able to move
My
out
bad.
mounts on our turn.
No, it's not. No. They're separate creatures. All right, Trima, you're up.
All right. Is it possible to climb on the back of an Allosaurus and it can't get to you? You like grapple onto it and like.
You can certainly try.
I would say it would try to claw at you, but it's a tiny little arm.
Yeah, that's
It would like barrel roll into the ground, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna shoot at it from cover while I'm hidden with my short bow.
All right, which one are you going for?
I'm gonna go for this one here. I think it's the one I've been shooting at this entire time.
All right, go for it with advantage from cover or hidden. 14's gonna hit, yeah, or 17's gonna hit, yeah, for 16. A good hit. Kind of cuts in to the ankle of this one. It lets out a roar as it turns around and sees.
And then I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna hide again.
All right, stealth check. Pretty
I'm
good.
gone.
All right, Peaches, you're up.
Help action back up. It was on this one. That was it.
All right,
You told me, you asked me to go earlier, and that's what I did.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right. This one. All right, it's gonna run over. All right. It'll kind of circle around using its massive 60 feet of movement so it can get the. Alright, that's definitely going to hit with the flank. So the Ankylosaurus needs to make a strength check. A strength save.
Did you say there was no flanking or nothing? Nothing of it. No,
It's +2 from flanking instead of advantage is the rule.
Right.
Oh no.
Alright, this one runs up, knocks it down. Oh, it's supposed to be hits it with a claw attack. Okay. Well, it already got hit by the bone, so we'll just do the claw attack as a bonus action. Oh, and it's with advantage because it's prone. So let's see what happens. Let's see. Slashing. So speed is reduced by half for 1d4 rounds. Uh-oh. 3 rounds, this Ankylosaurus is going to be moving slow. It's not quite bloody yet, but they've got it on its back and they're tearing into the soft underbelly.
Oh god, they're basically turtles.
Yeah.
I know turtles actually have a hard.
It's got hard underplates, but it's no match for Allosaurus' teeth. Alright, Orf, you're up.
Alright, as soon as Orf gets across the river, he's going to jump off this hadrosaur. He's going to move around to this little ledge. He's going to see the snake harassing the dinosaur with the withered vine sticking out of its side. He's going to take aim at the, let's see, sharpshooter, hunter's mark. Okay, he's gonna take aim at one of its eyes, and from 160 something feet.
Oh,
Bonus action, favored foe, and let's see what happens.
What's favorite foe do? Is that Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, it's Hunter's Mark.
All right, he marked advantage, booming bladed.
All right, 21.
Well, you have disadvantage, right? Because you're shooting
Nope,
sharpshooter.
sharpshooter.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah, that's gonna hit. 21. Does the Hunter's Mark have to be within 90 feet? So we'll take that off.
Oh, dang. That's right. I'm sorry.
No worries. But yeah, massive hit for 10 plus 19. All right, yeah. With one shot, you blast this one. This one seems to be a little smaller and weaker than the other ones, and it is bloodied. It goes right through the eye, lets out a pained cry as it kind of whips its head around looking for the source of the shoot. And it's its turn. Its focus hones in on Simone, and it's gonna move. It'll take its thunder damage. One.
Damn. It's not great.
Harsh.
All right, moves 25 feet. Let's see if we can get you here.
Don't crit me.
Ooh, give me a strength saving throw.
Hold on.
Didn't crit you.
Hold on.
Unless
I got a shield. No, I'm shielding that. I got 22
All
with the
right.
shield.
All right, it's gonna try and bite you then. Oh, it's gonna
Ow.
get you with a bite, but you're
Alright.
done.
At least I'm not knocked over though, so that's much more important. All right, 12 damage.
All right, and then let's see. Oh man, this Ankylosaurus is gonna stand up using half its movement. Its speed is halved. It can't move, so it's gonna dash. I think and make it 15 feet. I guess so. I guess it'll disengage. No, it has to dash. But yeah, it's definitely gonna try it. It's gonna run. They'll take 2 bites.
but they're gonna claw the shit out of it.
All right, one's gonna hit, the other one does not for 10 damage. This Ankylosaurus is bloodied as they're ripping into it. It lets out a pained cry. Aladdin, you're up.
Aladdin just gonna sort of follow the herd. We'll continue dodging and we'll go here. With
All right.
the other Hadrosaurus mounts.
Zenramir, you're up.
Yeah, Zen's gonna come out from hiding and take a shot at the Ankylosaurus or it's an Ankylosaurus, right?
Allosaurus.
Allosaurus on Simone.
A lot of A's.
So this would just be normal. But I think
That's
it would
gonna
get
hit,
sneak attack since
Yeah, because
Simone's right next to it.
Yeah, so that's gonna hit for 15 damage. This one lets out a roar. It looks very injured.
And then bonus action. Actually, I'm gonna use my movement, get a little bit closer, jump off the tree, and then we'll hide. Actually, I don't want to be in their way. We'll go right there.
Yeah, make some sort of. You can sense the dex save coming if you get in front. All right,
Oh,
Cordan,
go.
you're up.
All right.
They're trying to kill that Ankylosaurus.
Yeah. So when he went to a rage, his blue tattoo started kind of sparking and creating an aura around him. Electricity and a storm aura kind of takes place.
All right, rad. Oops.
And then Roll20 kind of gave up on me.
Ah.
But he is going to. Well, if I get in there. It's going to happen. He's probably going to. Stay with me. Okay. So he's going to do a dash to get up to this point over here.
Okay.
Let's see. His aura It's about 10 feet. So he's going to use his bonus action to kind of launch a spark over at this guy. Try to get his attention and says, "Hey, over here!" And he's going to make a dex saving throw. Gets a DC 13 or take D6 what's it, lightning damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, the Allosaurus fails as your aura takes effect, shocking him.
So he'll take 4 damage and
Yeah, the eyes definitely move from the fleeing Ankylosaurus to the dwarf that ran up and shocked him like a static shock.
come and get some.
All right, Nets, you're up.
Right. Seeing as probably the only ones Nets really likes on this expedition, or his assistant and that other one over there who gave him a spell, he's gonna try to help her out by bonus action Hex, and then I'll make it Strength and then Eldritch Blast.
All right. Ooh, yeah, 22 is definitely gonna hit for 5.
You added the hex to the attack roll.
Right, so it's wait.
16. I think it still hits, but
Yeah, 16 still hits, even with a little bit of cover.
That was an attack roll, not a damage. I'll fix.
All right, so that'd be 11 damage then.
Yep.
Yep, 11.
All right, yeah, he blasts this one right in the snoot, and it falls to the ground dead. All right,
That's my turn.
Hadrosaurus, Loot Leader. These ones are all going to stand up, half their movement. These ones are going to move 60 feet. I guess 80 feet. Yeah, they'll move there. These guys will once again attempt to. Oh, wrong one. Those still would have passed anyway with their mods. So yeah, they're good. They're going to move half. Alright, Plum, you're up.
we'll just keep moving. Make a thing to get across. What was it? Strength?
Yeah, athletics.
Alright. Strength.
So yeah,
Let's see.
strength. Yeah, so
That's pretty good. Oh, get
Yeah.
across.
It's difficult terrain, but
Okay, we'll just say we get to the other side. Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. This Allosaurus, it's pissed that its meal was it was all a lie.
Oh, perfect timing.
Well, I mean the image instantly left the moment I hexed because concentration.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's extra pissed. All right, it's gonna charge up to this Ankylosaurus.
Were these a part of the team? I don't think they got their movement.
Yeah, they did. They're not
Okay.
very quick. This one, let's see. Oh, yeah, you're right, actually. I was focused on the one that was flipped over. Forgot
Yeah,
about these
me-
guys. They
me
would have
too.
been 60 feet. 60 feet. This one would have had to disengage, so it would be 30 feet. It's charging right towards Norman. So this guy wouldn't have gone there, then he would have gone here. I think he could still make it. Yeah, we'll say whatever. Charges up. It's going to try and misses with the claws. Going to follow up with the bite. Oh, it's going to hit for 22. Dang. All right, rips a massive chunk out of the tail of this one. And we go to Gondola. Gondola's still freaking out. He's going to sprint over. He's helping these ones get across.
Oh, it's amazing. These are the dinosaurs they should be aiming. Allosauruses? Like, imagine just having a whole pack of these as mouth.
Yeah, the
That's
carnivore.
my character.
Yeah, all right, Simone, you're up.
All right. We're going to. This one's dead. Let's I'm going to
Your
cast.
pay getting docked.
I'm sorry.
You feel your pay getting docked if this one's getting eaten.
Yeah. Oh. We're gonna cast Mirror Image.
All right, so
So she's kind of swaying and dancing. That's part of Blade Song. Now there's 4 more of her. And we're gonna go help out Corbin. So I get 50 feet. Can we hop on this Ankylosaurus?
it'd be a
Kinda-
acrobatic. I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah, because I'd be like, I run over here, then hop onto it from this little cliff edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's moving very slowly because it's been hamstringed. It's covered in blood, slicked.
Mm.
Yeah.
You have
so
advantage,
20
right?
21, yeah.
Easy.
It's a simple backflip on here, and I'm just kind of away. I'm just kind of defending it from this one. So I'm just staring this one directly in the eyes.
All right, sounds good.
All 4 of you.
Yeah.
Green
We're
team
just
over
dancing
here.
on top of this Ankylosaurus.
Well,
Like
you
a
would say the
snake.
world is your stage, but that Ankylosaurus is your stage.
And it's always 3 make it, and always 3 don't. What the heck?
It's the rule of averages, man. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe you should just like instead roll a
It's RN
d4,
Jesus being RN Jesus, you know?
d6, like I don't know.
Fine. Doesn't take too long to mess with. All right, Farul is gonna run over, provide a thingy.
Gondo's like, Farul, give me the thing, give me the thing. Here's the thing. Ah,
Yeah,
Farul,
exactly. Farul, come on. Gondola goes
wake
through the-
up.
Farul, he's like waist deep in mud, just trudging through. He's doing his best.
I was wondering what the hell is that Triceratops doing?
Oh, you know what? That's their mount. I forgot about that.
I don't think that thing's had a turn yet.
Yeah, let's put him over here. He's the big strong boy. He would have made it across the river. Allosaurus, charge up to. They are smart enough to do this. I will. There's some way this would work, that he can move. He charges around the Ankylosaurus, then charges so he can get his pounce. Gets it with a flank to a claw. 13's gonna just miss, and then he goes with a bite. Bite's gonna miss as well. Dang, this Ankylosaurus is dodging left and right under the jaws of this Allosaurus. What does connect just slides harmlessly off the tough scales. Lunch, you're up.
Lunch is yeah. Lunch is gonna move up to where Peaches is, and can Lunch try to use an action to hide behind a tree?
a large
Yeah, give me
creature.
a check. Yeah, skill check.
What?
Yes, you can try.
Yeah, give it a check. Yeah.
Roll d20 because I don't know what these. Oh damn!
Yeah, he is perfectly hidden amongst the foliage.
He's got a +0, so yeah, it's 18.
Alright, Allosaurus. This is an interesting conundrum. You're perched atop an Ankylosaurus. Yeah, it's hungry. It's gonna run. It's gonna do a jump
Yeah.
off of the bridge. Actually, it's gonna. Of course, it'll do the obligatory back up. So
Yeah,
it can get
exactly.
its knife. And then it's gonna charge.
Alright, it's good.
Yeah, it's not too good on the strength though. So as it's sliding down, it's actually gonna fall prone. And these attacks will be with disadvantage. That's still gonna hit though. I'd say it's probably going for the Ankylosaurus. Doesn't really care that you're perched on top. So
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would be kind of bloodied from this one though. Maybe smaller target.
Ooh, that's true.
And there are 4 of me that are also the same. But go ahead.
Yeah.
No worries.
It goes for the Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus manages to stay on its feet though. Takes 10 slashing, and then the bite. Bite's gonna hit, so 24. It's just this thing's drenched in blood. It's still up though. Yeah. Oh yeah, move him right there. All right, Ankylosaurus. I think it's gonna charge straight up. Try and get this guy. Nice. Passes. Alright, 21 damage to this one as this one charges up, rips at it with its claws, and then bites at it with its jaw. Alright, I think these ones are relatively safe over here, so they're just gonna stop running. Alright, Norman is going to work. He's gonna run up. I don't know if he thinks that he can get flanked with an Ankylosaurus, but so he's not gonna bother, I guess I don't know, he's pretty smart. Alright, I don't think oh yeah, he actually has just enough movement to get into a flanking position with the Ankylosaurus.
Just 20 movement.
Alright.
Go, Norman. You can kill 3 Allosauruses by yourself.
Cordon and
Fine.
Norman are only shotgun fighters.
Oh. Alright, 23 damage, respectable. Norman ain't no bitch.
The heavy plate armor and swinging a greatsword. What a man, dude.
I mean, to be fair, like Norman's not that threatening of a name, but that's why it always takes him off guard.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Alright, yeah, then it goes this Hadrosaur, red team, they're gonna try and get across. 2 make it, 1 doesn't. Alright. Top of the round, Dreamer of the Impossible.
I'm gonna pop out from cover and keep shooting this one that I've been working on.
Alright, go for it with advantage. Ooh,
Finally!
20. Let's see what we got here. Pin, triple damage. Target becomes pinned to the ground and becomes restrained. Alright. Roll me another another 3d6, I think. Because the sneak attack gets tripled as well. Another 3d6 and turbo, yeah.
36.
Alright.
9 damage.
You're shooting ping, which one you're shooting at?
This one.
All
I think it's the one I've
yeah.
been shooting at this entire time.
I think so too, yeah, but I lose them. 28, alright.
Yeah.
That's gonna bloody. As you shoot this, it's kind of hard to pin him, but yeah, you do it because it goes through his, like, the top of his foot, and then gets into the ground. He is
Restrained? My
I mean,
goodness.
Yeah. I suppose so, yeah. I mean, that's what the card says. It happened somehow.
And then I'm gonna have bonus action stealth.
Alright.
I'm no longer on this plane of existence!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
No, it wasn't above.
The Allosaurus looks around. It's
That's
very confused.
impossible.
It's been stapled to the ground. Peaches, you're up.
Alright, Peach is gonna run over and help Corbin deal with this one. Help action, and she's gonna fly up 10 feet, and that'll be her.
Alright. This Allosaurus is gonna move with the cord and I mean, of course, it's gonna do the thing. It's got to do the thing. All right, because these things are smart enough to know their own abilities. So it's gonna do that. It's gonna try and hit you with a claw. Ooh, only a 12. I believe that's a miss. Yeah. All right.
I
Fight.
feel like these Allosaurus are like, you know those Hot Wheels that you have to like rev back and then you let them go and they go forward.
Yeah. So you're using an axe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing comes over with its claws that you're able to ward off, and then you kind of slam the axe into its jaws to slam its mouth shut, and it's not able to do anything to you.
It's also got a shield, so they could just be having him gnaw on that.
Oh yeah, there you go. You slam it into his jaws to keeping his mouth forced open. All right, Orf, you're up.
Orf is going to run around the rocks here and jump onto this little. Get behind this little rock, and he's gonna see the ethereal fish and the snakes harassing this Allosaurus, and he's gonna say, "I hope Simone doesn't mind me taking advantage of that," and he's gonna sharpshooter shot at that Allosaurus.
All right, 20. Yeah, 20 is gonna hit for 14. All right, yeah, your arrow flies through right over Cordan's shoulder into the eye of this thing. It's holding his shield in his mouth, and then it gets hit in the eye, and it kind of rears back, letting out a.
Yeah,
right.
that one's still going to count as mine.
This one's dead. I'll take him off. Ankylosaurus. All right, man. He's doing his best. He's going to disengage and move 30 feet.
Wait, is this thing prone? Or is it bloodied?
They got
It's
prone.
prone.
Oh yeah, I did get prone. Oh shit. No. It actually saved against it, I think. But it's
You meant the Allosaurus. The Allosaurus is prone.
Oh yeah, because it messed up sliding down a thing. Got a 7. Ankylosaurus.
Since Simone's dancing on top of it, it takes her with.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll actually roll off of it. As it's
21.
going.
You get a roll.
Yeah.
All right. It can only move 15 feet because it's slowed, and because that's disengage. Aladdin,
Let's see. We're going to dash. Yeah, we're gonna dash across the.
all right. Give me a DC 10 strength check.
Okay.
Aladdin, I believe, yes, for the
There we
ground.
go.
You leap, landing on the other side easily. Doosh. All right. Zen Ramir, you're up.
Alright.
Hidden from view on the surrounded by dinosaurs.
Yeah, coming out from stealth, I'm just gonna take a shot at the one next to Norman.
All right, go for it.
This time I'll have advantage.
Hit for 5.
Plus sneak, 11 damage total.
When bloodied, Norman flashes you a heavily gauntleted thumbs up. Though he can't see you, he just throws it in your general direction.
I thumb up back, but he can't see it.
And then you disappear again. Cordan, you're up. This one's menacing you.
Got one right in front of me, so let's take a whack at him.
For 8.
That's an 8. And then I'll use my bonus action to spark more lightning at him because he's right there.
Next save. He looks like pass, I think.
That's smart. That but still takes half damage.
All right, go roll it up.
So it's half of nothing.
I don't know if we're doing. We'll give him 1. Yeah.
Hmm.
Alrighty, max damage.
Yeah, I got this one.
All right, yeah. As you're battling it off, Nets, you're.
Yeah, so Nets is going to. Yeah, he's going to move his hex use bonus action to move the hex from that dead Allosaurus to the one near Simone. And then he's going to Eldritch Blast.
It'd be disadvantage because it's prone.
Is it?
Yeah. Range attack.
Oh, shit.
The one by Cordan though.
Hit the one standing up.
Yeah, you can hit this one.
Rather than, well, actually, here's the thing. I want to use my Grasp of the Deep, but that says it's a bonus action to do. Can I use that one as my action instead, or no?
I don't think you can freeze this
No,
slot.
you can't switch out action.
Okay. Yeah, that's what. All right, I was asking about that. In that case, like I said before, that the only one I really like amongst there is the Assistant and Simone. But since I can't really hit that one with range easily, I'm gonna instead use a different.
Alright.
With this one.
Are you going for the one that's prone?
Prone one.
Here's a 0. Take the 7 damage, alright? What else got it going on?
It is a minus D4 to its dex saving throw. That's it.
Alright, cool. I'll mark that with. We'll give it a blue dot.
The frowny face.
Yeah. Alright. Let me mark it with hex as well. Alright.
That's
Hadrosaurus blue team. They are all across, and they're gonna do their thing. They get back in the form back up in the ranks. Somehow they picked up another one. Oh, it's Aladdin. Back there. Alright. Plum, you're up.
Just go and dodge. He'll just follow them. That's it.
Allosaurus. It's getting pretty roughed up by Norman, so I think it's going to turn to Norman. Going to try to get him. This one, it's not in a good place to be able to maneuver. I'm going to miss. Going to miss. These blows glance off of Norman's heavy plate armor. Gondolo is up. Gondolo is just sprinting along the shoreline, completely covered in mud, drenched by water, trying to help out these guys. Simone, you're up.
I'm just gonna dance around this one, just trying to really annoy it, and stab it once with a scimitar. At advantage.
Alright, yeah, that's gonna hit for
So,
7.
Yeah. That's I'm just going back and forth with my 50 movement because I can. And be exactly between it and the thing it was trying to kill.
It's pissed.
Okay.
Alright.
Pay attention to me.
Yeah, it looks like you got its attention now.
I assume we're getting paid by the dinosaur, so.
Sure. Alright, one makes it. Ooh, we're gonna hit them with a... Nice job, Rule. Proud of you. Alright. This Allosaurus are gonna continue trying to devour this Ankylosaurus. You know, it's gonna allow this one to get an opportunity attack on. Oh, damn, alright. This Allosaurus backs up so that they can get like a good angle with its pounce. The Ankylosaurus lashes out, smashing its club tail across the snoot of the Allosaurus, doing 12 damage, but not knocking it down. And it's gonna charge, go for claw, which is gonna hit. Keep stays on its feet. Nice. Alright, it's gonna break a tooth or something here. You deal half damage on your next 2 attacks, alright. I will mark it with a that. Alright. This Ankylosaurus is bloodied as it gets crowded around by Allosaurus's. Lunch, you were up.
Lunch is not wanting to get in there, but I think Lunch is also still Lunch's rider just sent out some energy Lunch is gonna move towards the other ones too. Yeah. Right. That'll and Lunch will take the hide action.
All right, give me a spell. Nice.
Damn, Lunch is a fucking rogue.
Yeah, he just dives into it from clump to clump as he moves, solid snaking his way, letting out quiet honks of the Mission Impossible theme. All right. This Allosaurus charges towards. Well, it's going to stand up, of course. It's going to take it back. It's going to back up, provoking an opportunity attack, I believe.
I'm sorry. Oh no, I had moved away from it. Sorry, but it was if it moves, it takes the thunder damage. Sorry.
Oh,
Let's pay
okay.
attention.
And he said it provoked.
Oh,
Yeah,
but I wasn't next to it.
I
put myself
3.
So yeah, 3 thunder damage if it moved. Yeah.
All right, 20 on the claw as it charges you.
Okay, so
You got anything for that?
I roll a d20. If I get above a 6, it hits a clone instead. Thank goodness. All right, so.
All right, nice.
One
Gonna go for a bite.
Yeah. All right, same thing. Need above an 11 now. Yeah, so both those 2 clones down.
All right, but still holding strong. This one it's just ripping the heads off of your clones.
Well, they just disappear in like a puff of green smoke.
That
That one feels. That Allosaurus probably feels just as cheated as the one that had to deal with the silent image.
Yeah, all right. It's like the mannequin filled with blood type deal. All right, this Allosaurus is restrained and bloodied, so it's going to make his attacks with disadvantage. That's still going to hit. And that's still going to hit. Damn,
Wow,
all right.
dude, I didn't hit it because it's like, it's got disadvantage. I don't need it.
28. Yep, this dino is down as it starts being consumed by this restrained Allosaurus. Norman lets out a yell of anger. He says, "No, we're all getting docked. Hey."
What? That wasn't in the agreement. I say for myself.
Technically, it wasn't in the.
It's a supply run.
Of course,
It's
it's part of the agreement. This is the supplies.
Supplies don't make it there.
The supplies were on the Hadrosaurus because these ones were the like the sheepdog.
The dinosaurs are part of the supplies.
We're just gonna overstack a couple now.
All right, Norman. He's gonna move to the one where he has advantage. The 5e shuffle. He has just enough movement, I think. Wait, does he not? Yeah, he does. All right, he's good. He has advantage. All right, Norman doing work. 31 damage. This one is critically injured to the left. But it's still up. Hadrosaurus, red team. I think red team. Okay, looks like they have advantage on their thing. One still fails. Dream of the impossible. There's one Ankylosaurus down. Norman's in combat.
All right. Impossible will pop out of cover and take a shot at this one.
Which one?
The one that we've been working on.
Oh, all right. Gotcha. Go for it. With advantage, 15's gonna hit, even with the +2 cover. For 14, that'll put it down. You see a slash left by Norman and your previous arrows, and you bury it in the wound. This Allosaurus lets out a last roar as it collapses dead on top of the Ankylosaurus.
I will sort of do the 2-fingered salute to Norman, and then I'm gonna go back to hiding.
Alright, as you duck back into the shrubs.
Yep.
He's not sure if you were even really there. He's got a very gauntleted head. He can't see much. Alright. Not gauntleted. Helmeted. Peaches, you're up.
All right, we're just gonna do a couple diving nips on this one. Do the same thing, advantage, and fly out of range.
Alright. You harass it. Forward and you watch as the snake spins around it. It ignores the snake though, and it's going to keep trying to get Cordan.
Yeah. It's a smart thing to do.
Oh,
Whoa!
holy
All right, this was meant to be, I suppose. What do we got here?
Barbarian, thank goodness you're a barbarian.
Definitely the smart thing to do, right?
The crick guard's gonna be like, changes
Maximum
it to
damage.
14.
Instantly kill
target-
barbarians.
Oh,
What?
Oh shit, Beck
The
is
target
pretty
must make a
dead.
DC 14 Wisdom saving throw. Let's see. So max damage on that would be
48.
40.
Oh no,
44, right?
44.
All right, 44 damage. Half.
Two.
That would be half.
Yeah, half. And then you give me a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
Wisdom.
Yeah. Ooh, you are frightened for 2d4 rounds. Let me roll that out.
In general, or just of that that
He's frightened of the dinosaur for 2d4 rounds.
Ah.
Yeah, fright-
I think it's
Yeah,
serious.
just means you can't get any closer to it if you're locked in mortal combat. Just don't walk away from it. Stand your ground.
Right?
Yeah,
They can't see if you don't move, right?
yeah, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is in its sight and you can't move closer. But yeah, luckily it's right next to you. And then it follows up with a claw attack for 25 for 11. So another 5 damage on there. So 27 damage total on that, on those 2 attacks. Man, it could have been 55 though, damn. Alright, Orf, you're up.
All right. Orf's gonna stand up on this rock to get a better shot, and he's gonna shoot at the one that's being harassed by the snake.
Alright, go for it. With advantage, that'll hit. Actually, 14 is just shy with the +2 cover. Oh, but you don't.
I ignore
Sharpshooter.
Yeah. 19. All right. This one is bloodied as a arrow sails over and nails it.
All right.
All right, Ankylosaurus. It's gonna. I think it's only got like another. I think if this is its last round of being slow, so it's gonna disengage, moving 15 feet away. Oh, these ones are all. This one's gonna book it. He's gonna get through the water here. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one. He saw what happened to his buddy, and he is moving. Difficult terrain. He gets to right there. Oh, I think I just skipped somebody. Oh, I skipped Aladdin. Aladdin, you want to go ahead?
I guess Aladdin will just continue hanging out with the other Hadrosauruses, and he'll go up next to Plum, and he'll take the dodge action.
All right. The mass contingents of the Hadrosauruses are trained so that they avoid getting eaten, but they're not just going to blindly run away into the jungle. Luckily, Zenramir, you're up.
Yeah, popping out of stealth, and I'm shooting at the one I've bloodied.
All right, go for it. That's going to hit for 8. For 20.
damage.
This one's looking very injured as it kind of takes a longbow shot to the throat. Oh wow,
Bad
nice!
stealth.
You feel for the first time like you can actually be seen.
This wasn't a part of the plan.
Definitely not part of the plan.
All right, Corden, you're up.
He's just swinging wildly at it, not even looking. Just
Okay, that's still gonna hit though. For 11.
And lightning's still going at him.
All right, dex check. He's gonna fail, I think, right? Takes full damage.
6 damage.
All right, yeah, you're just blindly swinging your axe. Definitely connects home your lightning, piercing into this Allosaurus. It is still standing, though heavily wounded.
Yeah, both of us.
Yeah, that's you're up. Well, on the
gonna
first
look,
side, everything else would have been dead. So
gonna look
See
to
who outlasts.
Simone and then Jordan, who's currently just swinging wildly for some reason, and he's going to be like, typical. Then he's going to turn his attention to the one that he was currently dealing with. Bonus action, Grasp of the Deep.
all right.
And it's the water snake is gonna appear around Simone as she's dancing and stuff, making it look like she's built it, and then it's gonna strike the dino.
Cool.
All right, Rad. Do you want to ping where you want to? Actually, you can move it.
So I think I can only go right there.
All right, your spectral fish or snake, I mean, pops up.
And that was my bonus action to summon it and attack with it. And then I'm also gonna use Eldritch Blast.
All right, 21's gonna hit for 9. The Eldritch Blast goes wide though, as you're focused on the snake coiling around. This one's not quite bloodied yet, but it's getting there. It's good looking, worn down. All right, Hadrosaurus crew, they're chilling. Plum, you're up.
Just hanging out. Like, I don't think I can even give commands at this point. It's just pack mentality with the herd.
They've got back to grazing.
Yeah.
This Allosaurus is gonna try and attack Norman. Oh man, the claw gets through Norman's plate armor.
Oh, dude, but he wore the plate.
He's like, nah, my one weakness. More than an 18. Yeah. You'll take 7 slashing. You can tell it left like a deep groove in the metal, but it doesn't seem too effective. Gondolo. They're trying to help this one last slow poke of a house. He just climbs on board. He's like, let's go. Oh,
wait,
no, Gondolo.
wait for Farul to give you the help action, Gondolo. God damn it.
Oh, no. Simone, you're up.
Alright, it's not even bloody yet, alright. Oh, but it did get hit by the thing, so its speed is reduced. How fast are these things moving?
Just by 10. Just by 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not as fast as you.
Yeah, not as fast as me. That's the main point.
I say from way the fuck back here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Run, Simone! Run!
How fast
That's why
is
my
this thing?
stealth is so bad. I'm explaining that to you.
But I want to
I
help
don't think it can charge you unless you see where you're at.
Yeah. What was it? The dash. I'll just attack it with scimitar.
No, you did say where you're at if it can charge you.
Alright.
15's gonna hit
Alright.
for 5.
And then we're gonna go. We're just gonna go back this way and defend the dinosaur. In case this thing tries to get cheeky.
Hadrosaurus gang chilling. I think that green guy's supposed to make his check here. Alright, he makes it. Farul follows them across. Farul barely makes it, holding onto the tail. Alright. This Allosaurus is still going. It's gonna look around. It sees one of its buddies just died. Let's see. There's a nice, tasty Ankylosaurus, but there's also an undefended spellcaster.
Well, I also have undefended spellcaster is on a hidden lunch.
Yeah, but the
Can't
lunch is
use it
very
spell.
well hidden. But
Yeah,
you're not.
you made an attack.
It sees like, oh, there's a human standing above this mound of perfectly hidden leaves, and it charges towards you, going. Let's see. It's gonna miss with the claw. It'll hit with the bite though for 11 piercing. All right, it runs up. You're able to dodge under its claws, but the jaws grab you, or no, they don't grab you, but they definitely hurt. Lunch, you're up. You're perfectly hidden. You feel like the Allosaurus is unaware of you.
So I was trying to do this without interrupting you, but I'm gonna use my version of Hell.
Oh, nice. All right, yeah. Yeah, it flares up.
Ignore the hex.
Oh, minimum damage. That sucks.
He passes the dex. He'll take 3, I believe. He looks very confused as you stun gun him through your body.
Aw.
Like an electric eel.
Yeah, and then Lunch. Is Lunch going to continue to hide? I mean, he seems like he's
Yeah, no. Lunch is like, oh, and then he's gonna like, you know the what's that Futurama character, Zoidberg, sort of, except he's making the honking noise.
Nice. All right.
He's going to run. What
Ranger
seems like
danger.
people that can protect him. So, I'm sorry, I'm lagging super badly, but I want to move towards Simone. Right,
All right.
towards right there.
All right. As you start to sprint away, you come out of your. Oh, okay, I got you. Alrighty, you disengage, moving 40 feet. You want to move like right there? I'll let you move once you get back.
No, sorry, it's just so like right there is good.
Alright, Allosaurus. I think it's gonna move towards Simone, I suppose. It's gonna take the damage.
Take this. Yes.
Get shot.
That's the highest one.
Nice, alright. It's not gonna bother pouncing. It's gonna try and grapple you, Simone, but it has disadvantage.
Alright, so acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics or athletics.
I do advantage.
Oh,
12.
wow, okay, yeah. Pretty good.
With its tiny arms.
Yeah, the arms can't quite get you, so it's gonna try and bite you. Oh, and it flubs it.
Poor
What do we got
baby.
here? You become entangled in the target's clothing or armor and must make a DC saving throw to free yourself. While entangled, attacks against you are made with advantage.
Nice.
Oh my god, okay. I think the dex saving throw has to wait till the next turn, right? I think so.
Simone.
Alright, their attacks against them have advantages. They're tangled up in Simone's robe.
A battle robe.
Yes. I think Simone, that like a horn on its head would be like attached to Simone's belt. Simone's just like screaming up on top of it.
Yeah, it's like, is this a good situation?
And it's
Yeah.
but,
Or it's
but
like stuck
Simone's
in her
got its
cloak.
eyes covered, so it can't see. You know, something like that.
Yeah, it's stuck in like her cloak, and she's like using the cloak to like choke it down.
I'm on top of its head right now. Is what's.
Lieutenant Norman faces off. Oh my god, Norman. So close.
So why did this guy need an escort if they have Norman? Jesus.
Well, there's a lot of them. He couldn't take on 6 Allosauruses, but he can't take on.
I believe in Norman.
He's not very quick, so that's what you guys are around for. You guys are the legs. As he finishes the last one, he looks, he sees the other one, he's gonna charge full speed, and then that'll be his. Alright, Hadrosaurus. Red Gang is chilling over here, I think. Dreamer of the Impossible, you're up. There are, what, 2 Allosauruses left? No, 3.
A number of them. I'm gonna break cover, and I'm gonna shoot this one that's currently trying to eat our barbarian.
Alright, go for it. It's pretty wounded. 13 is not going to hit with the little bit of cover that it had.
He had advantage, right? Because he was stealth.
Yeah, I
Oh,
still.
yeah, true. Yeah, it's going to hit for 15 or 14.
But wasn't his stealth like really bad?
It was a
No,
15.
No, that was.
That
Or
was
was that Zinamir?
Yeah.
Dreamer was the one who almost went out of existence.
Allosaurus is heavily injured. It looks like it has about 4 HP left, if I had to quantify it.
If you had to.
I had to. All right, Peaches is up.
Peaches is gonna look really miffed because they can't attack. So you could probably do 4 damage. But we're gonna go do the help action on it, and then we'll fly back up again.
All right. He gets one last turn. It looks down at its prey, Corden, oozing blood and shocking it.
You look like a tough piece of meat. It's not worth the chewing.
It's gonna bite you. 20
Oh
for
my
19.
God.
What do I do? Want to track you?
That's a big hit right there. Are you unconscious?
Oh yeah.
All right.
It passes out.
And then, would it be smart enough to grapple you and like run away with you? I don't think so. I think it's gonna eat you on the ground.
I mean, I think
Oh, it was already
no,
a
to be
crit.
That's
It was already
two.
a crit because he was
My
unconscious.
contribution is I'm
That's
gonna
two.
absorb all the
Where's that
crits
dead?
for you.
That's just 2, I think.
Two.
Just 2 failed death saves as it savages
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Let's see what the additional effect is though.
Oh goodness.
Oh God!
Oh, wait,
Slashed ankle, triple damage. You are knocked prone. Okay, we can probably ignore that.
It's not
Uh,
continuous, otherwise you would be dead next turn.
I don't think it's possible for you to get one shot by this because it's only another D. Yeah, no way. That's 16 damage. Yeah, so you got 2 death saves and are unconscious. This Allosaurus then is gonna. Yeah, I guess it's gonna eat you. Orf, you're up.
All right. Seeing Cordon in the Allosaurus's mouth, he's gonna just aim for the center of mass and release this short bow attack with his tiny, tiny bow.
With advantage.
15.
15 and just hits with the cover. 4-6, which is good. This creature takes the short bow. How do you kill it?
I was aiming for the chest, so I guess maybe hit a heart or a lung.
Yeah, alright. Its internal organs burst and it finally falls to the ground, Corden sliding from its jaw. This one, I think it's finally no longer slowed after 3 turns, so it's gonna move 60 feet, and it is going. Oh, it's not gonna go that way though, because there's a freaking.
No, it's not.
Oh god, it's got that. It's gonna go this way. It's gonna go.
Back to
It goes
back.
behind Corbin. Corbin, yeah. All right. Aladdin, you're up.
He's just gonna hang out, continue taking the dodge action, chew on some
So-
grass.
Yeah, I mean it's nice over on the eastern side of the river, just hanging out. All right,
It's
Zenramir.
Notice that my stealth completely wavered. I'm gonna bonus action aim and take a shot at that one.
All right. I have a feeling that you're not hidden from it.
Well, you know that UA I showed you?
Yeah, but it gives you advantage, right? Because it's bonus, like you're aiming or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But he can't move.
All right. Ooh, nice. All right, what do we got here? Right in the kisser, maximum damage. Target cannot speak for 2d4 rounds. Damn.
I don't think it's gonna be
Does that mean
speaking.
that I can't fight?
Cannot speak. So max damage on that is going to be 4d6. So 24 plus 16. What is that? 40 plus
Plus
4.
4, yeah.
Oh my god, this thing just—it wasn't even bloodied yet, and you kill it. Oh my god, yeah, you just blast.
Right through the head.
Yeah, like through one eye and out the other, taking most of the brainstem with this one falls over dead. Holy
And when-
smokes.
And after I'm done, I don't go back into stealth. I just wave in the general position that I think impossible is. That's my
And
Alright, Corden, death saving throw. Don't roll below 10.
Well, you know, the minute you say that.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's just a D20, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You can just click, or you can click death save on your saves on your sheet.
Little highlight, yeah. Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness!
Right, give him the edge.
Oh, that's terrible.
The Racer's Edge!
Borderline.
Yep, it's harder to kill Cordan than just a Allosaurus eating half his body. All right, Nets, you're up.
Quick question. To use a potion, what is that? Item
Action.
interaction or
It's an
Action, full action, yeah.
full action? Okay.
Unless you're a thief rogue.
No, I'm gonna take advantage that one that's near Simone. I have advantage on all shit against it. So yeah.
Sure.
So bonus action for Grasp of the Deep and bonus action for my Eldritch Blast.
All right, go for it. That's gonna hit, and that's gonna hit for 4 plus, and so 14.
Yeah.
All right, as your Eldritch Blast impacts the same time that the snake bites into it, it is bloodied, and I believe the last one. Hadrosaurus are chilling. Plum.
Yep. Same thing.
All right. This Allosaurus is dead. Gondolo. Now that all his people are safe, except for that one, Gondolo's gonna whip out his longbow.
What?
He's
Had
gonna
that
take.
this whole time.
Gondolo ain't no scrub, dude. He's gonna take. Actually, got multi-attack. That's gonna hit for 20, for 10.
And he had that this whole time, and now he's not. He's
Hey, he's-
here to help the
His
guy?
priorities were the
Yes,
Hadrosauruses.
You guys are the escorts.
Also,
You're the ones
also
that
if he's a
are-
gnome and he's using a longbow, it's disadvantage, but that's fine.
Oh,
Because he's a gnome, but it's fine.
I don't know why he's a longbow then. What the hell? Alright, whatever. Simone, you're up.
So this thing's still cut up in my
It
clothing.
looks so funny, dude, when he pulls out this giant longbow.
Rule,
Universe.
Rule jumps and ducks his head.
So it's cut off my clothing. Do I have advantage on it too?
Yeah, you're like,
Alright.
yeah, his snoot is wrapped up like an alligator.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna try and attack it.
Alright, that's gonna hit for 7. It is still up.
Okay. Well, it'll be a booming blade, and I guess, can I disengage, or is it like caught up in me, or like? Can I move?
I guess, yeah, you could choose to end your entanglement.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Alright.
do that. I'm gonna back up just a little bit.
You free yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hadrosaurus. For Rule. Does Rule have anything cool? No. Rule just along the ride. He's gonna go over and climb on top of this Ankylosaurus. Oh, damn, Ferrule. Alright. That Ankylosaurus is ready to go. Alright, this one's dead. Lunch, you're up.
How bad does that last one?
Very injured, probably about 9 HP if I had to quantify it.
Well, seeing Lunch being a dinosaur that's not very smart as it is, seeing how it stayed back and it somehow survived through this massive, it is like a solid snake of these other Hadrosaurs. It's going to run up over on the cliff side here, and then it's going to basically jump and use whatever attacks it has. What attacks does this thing have?
Got a
Dash,
tail
dodge,
attack.
disengage. I don't know.
It's gonna jump over the animal, the other dinosaur, last one, and hit it with its tail.
Well,
Alright.
if you're using it as a mount, it doesn't.
Oh, if you use it as a mount, doesn't get attacks?
Usually it's
Oh,
dash, dodge,
You really think
disengage.
this like docile, like herbivore, like
Oh, yeah.
creature's gonna just
True,
charge
true,
this
true.
thing?
Alright.
Probably not, but I was trying to be funny. No, in that case, it's going to see that the one that tried to nip at it's dead. It's going to head back again and hide behind those.
Alright, you met stealth. It's doing what he does what he does best, man.
Hides.
By the end of this, he should have gonna have to train that guy in stealth. Alright, this one. Make a wisdom save. Alright, it's not fleeing. I guess it'll move towards Simone. Oh, 4 HP.
Yeah, I really got disheartened when you said it had 9 HP because it's like I can't do 9 damage with booming
Wouldn't
blade.
that have been hilarious though if my mount did just do that though?
Okay, miss, and so the first one just misses me, so I don't have to make a check. I will make a check for my last clone. I have to get above an 11 with a d20,
Alright.
or else it hits the clone. But I can still do a shield too. But let's see. Oh, we're good. All right, so it hits the last clone.
Nice. All right.
So I just kind of duck back one last time.
All right. Norman's running. He gets to here.
Run
Oh wait,
faster,
no.
Norman.
No, Norman, go this way. Put him back here. Oh, if Norman dashes, he can make it up to Cordan. He says, "If only I wasn't wearing heavy armor." And then he's gonna. He doesn't. He can't. I guess that's all he's got. Right, Hadrosaurs. They're chilling. Dreamer of the impossible, you're up. One of your allies is down. Norman says, "I need some help over here." He's got like a health potion in his hand.
I'm gonna pop up and I'm just gonna end this fight. And
Alright.
break the cover, and I'm going to shoot the last.
You're the only one that can get to Cordan in time before his turn. He'll have to make a save. Are we gonna take the chance?
Oh no.
I guess you want the glory.
He dreams of the impossible. He dreams that Cordan will be fine with.
Oh no.
Or I guess
will
Peach-
cover,
I guess
I will
Peaches can
rush
try.
over. I will rush over, and he will say, "Give me that!" And he will he will feed the potion to the fallen dwarf.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Norman's out of breath.
He'll
Hand it
snatch
to
it out
you.
of Norman's hand, and he'll
He's
feed.
like, Good job. I got here just as fast as I could.
Are we there yet?
You heal for 5.
That's, as you come to light, Norman looks down. He says, "That's coming out of your pay."
Dan just says, "Are we there yet?"
All right, Dream of the Impossible. You have a bonus action left.
I'm gonna come over here, and I gotta hide.
Peaches.
The kill stroke. No. She'll just do damage, and then she'll hover defensively in front of Simone.
All right.
All right, Orf, put it down.
All right, or if you have advantage.
All right. As it gets harassed and biting into a mirror image.
Yep, there it is. You put it down. 7 HP. As the final Allosaurus lets out a pain cry and falls to the ground, you can take stock of the situation. Everybody is alive except for this one Ankylosaurus, and yeah, I think most people are crossed the river to safety, relative safety.
Try and spread out all that one's loot, other one's cargo with everything else.
All right, I'm gonna drop us out of initiative. I think no reason not to. Yeah. All right. Cordan. Norman's gonna reach down and help you to your feet. Cordan says that was really radical how you did all that and didn't die.
I didn't.
Just
Scratches his head. He's like,
Possible will come out of cover, and he'll say to Corden, "Well, you were dead for a little bit, but then I got you better. Well, Norman and I got you better. It was a group effort.
either dead or not
Just
dead.
in-
So I'll take it.
Well, you're alive now. That's what's important.
Gondola's over
Excuse
this.
me, I have to claim a skull, and Dreamer Impossible's going to go over to the Allosaurus that he killed.
All right, are you gonna try and harvest some of these boys?
Oh yeah, I'm looking for trophies, man.
Gondolo is, as you walk over and begin to harvest, Gondolo is weeping atop this dead Ankylosaurus. Ferrul is comforting the one that got annihilated.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
I was coming over to do too, because I saved it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna nuzzle you affectionately and lets out a strange rumbling sound akin to a purr.
Nets, along with Lunch, is going to scoop up Orf by the scruff and start going to one of the. Actually, let's just go to this one here. That's closer.
No, this
Like-
one is mine. Do you not see this clean shot?
Eldritch blast the clean shot. No.
Oh, that is not cool, friend. If he actually gets
No, I don't. There's enough that he wouldn't do that this time.
Alright.
Oh, he'll scoop up Orph and go to one that hasn't been claimed.
How many
by-
harvesters do we have in the party?
Uh,
3.
I don't know. Orf has a harvester's kit. I don't know.
Yeah, but basically, Nets is going to come over here to this one. It's a assistant. Let's harvest it. Let's get on the meat. We'll have
Yeah.
good dinner tonight. And when we're done with
Yeah,
it,
so-
we'll focus on that one.
all right, everybody that's doing your appraisals, give me survival checks. We'll
I'm
see
gonna
that appraising.
Yeah, I'm gonna
help
harvest
Orph.
a shield out of the Allosaurus's mouth.
Do we need to do the... wait, is survival the appraisal? Yeah. Okay.
And I'm going to help Orph as well as he gave him guidance.
All right. Damn, some good survival checks here. All right. 21, 22, 18 plus D4.
Well, before does he?
Like we're all in the 20 range. You would know that Allosauruses, they, owing to their very powerful jaws, if one harvested, they can make very nice great axes. They're not magical great axes, but they probably give like a okay. It's a +1 great axe, but it's not magical. It's just very quality.
Masterwork.
Yeah, there we go. Masterwork. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. And then that's a DC 15 to harvest, and then also the Allosaurus claws are able to like rend skin and flesh very easily. They can make Masterwork daggers +1. The jaw and the claw both have a value of 4 gold. Jaw weighs 20 pounds, and claw weighs 10 pounds. So there are 6 Allosauruses. So to harvest them, you'd need either proficiency in survival or a harvester tools kit. It'll be a dexterity-based check. And I guess we'll go down the line here. Impossible. Give me your harvester's kit or your harvester's kit keying off dexterity, if you'd like.
Don't have a harvester's kit.
Okay, you
So
can
you want to
do...
just roll sleight of hand, just a raw dex check? How do you want me to do that?
Survival. with dex?
You have proficiency in survival, so it would
Yes.
still just be a
Just another survival roll?
a proficient dex check, yeah.
Okay.
Because it would key off dexterity, not wisdom. So, oh damn, was anybody assisting with this harvest or no?
Nobody called it, so it didn't happen.
Only
Yeah.
assisting Orph with stuff.
All right.
Can I at least take the head? I know I'm not going to
Yeah.
get any money out of it, but he's at least wanting like the head for a trophy.
Yeah, for sure. The jaw and the claws have been too messed up to be used properly on that one, but the head definitely could be stuffed and made into a proper trophy.
All right.
If you had
One Allosaurus head.
yeah, that'd probably weigh about 50 pounds, 60 pounds. I'd say 50. It's a big
Well,
head.
in that case, I'll just lash it to my mount.
All right. Your mount is Aladdin. How does Aladdin
Yeah.
feel about having this head lashed to them?
Oh, I mean, it's a mount.
Okay. I just wanted to know the general demeanor. I assume it's very
I guess
happy.
I'll whistle for Aladdin to come over so I can put the head on.
All right. Okay, next up we have Orf, I believe. No, Zenramir. Zenramir, give me a harvester's kit off of dexterity.
I have to go and get him. He doesn't want to come when I whistle. Does Zenramir want?
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Butchers it.
Yep, that one's also butchered, yeah. All right, next up, Orf, give me your harvester's kit, keying dexterity, with guidance. Damn, man.
That's his
Rough.
helping.
Does Nets have proficiency with survival or harvesting kit? Oh, okay, then you're good. All right, with a 20, or if you're able to acquire a Allosaurus jaw weighing 20 pounds and an Allosaurus claw weighing 10 pounds. I'll put that in chat. And the jaw makes a great axe +1. Claw makes a dagger +1.
How much meat did he get off of it?
Ooh, these things are big. You can get a lot of meat off these ones.
I think
Even the
we
ones
can eat
that
for several days.
yeah.
Because, I mean, we probably would have... Well, we might have gone through all the pteranodon meat.
Over the because that was like last week, pretty much.
Does Allosaurus taste good? We need to know, DM.
Find out tonight.
Yeah, I guess anything tastes good if you have the proper seasoning and preparation, I think.
Yeah, proper cook. Wink, wink.
Let's see.
But then
sort of-
after,
once we get these last 3 ones butchered, there's 3 Allosauruses left, and if somebody wants to quietly appraise the Ankylosaurus while Gondola weeps, they can do that if they'd like.
no,
I'm
I
gonna
was
go
about
up
to
to
say-
the
mention
impossible and be like, "These are quite tricky. You want to work together on the others?"
But, of course, that sounds like an excellent idea.
All right,
And
give me 3 more rolls with advantage.
I take it we'll do 2, and then Netz's group could do 1.
All right, go for it.
assistant. After he is done weeping uselessly over that
Ooh,
the creature, let us take what we can from it, make use out of it,
All right.
and maybe a meal.
All right. Orf is actually like, I think he's around 3 to 3.5 feet tall. So when you grab him by the scruff of the neck and try and carry him around, you actually have to hold him up pretty high for him to not be dragging the floor. Or you just like trying to drag him.
Oh, I thought you were like literally palico sized.
I'm not a tiny creature. I'm a small creature. So I'm actually the size of a gnome.
And yeah, that'd be about the size of a palico, somewhat.
Calico would be a tiny creature. I'm a small creature. So
And I think tiny is like literally an ant or an insect or something, or fairy.
Somebody appraises an Ankylosaurus. A Gondola weeps, says, "Oh no, not
yeah,
Timothy."
I'll
No.
praise it.
Oh, I said I was
Yes.
doing this after he's done weeping uselessly.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna be here for a long time. Then he's a gnome
Yeah.
and he's very sad. He raised this one when it was just a small kit of a Ankylosaurus.
Me and
Orf,
Impossible will kind of just like whisper to each other and appraise it.
All right, give me the survival with advantage.
All right, I'll roll it.
If it just goes over like an hour of him weeping, Nets will approach and be like, "Here, why don't you head back there? Well, we prepare its rights.
You should
Go
move its
take care of the
cargo.
living."
He says, "Oh, I would love that a lot. A proper burial for my Timothy here. That would really make me happy."
Yes.
Oh,
Go take care of the living ones. They're probably in shock, or
You're right.
however they.
Goes off to run. Goes off to tend to the other ones.
Okay,
Were there supplies strapped to this Ankylosaurus?
Yeah, we should have them move the cargo first.
Yeah.
I'll say Norman's been working on that while you guys have been harvesting.
We need to redistribute that if we don't want to get docked. Hey.
okay. Or well, that one's a worry. Let's get this done with quickly.
Remy, what do you want? Do you want claws or do you want a jaw?
Are you talking
Out
to me
of
about
Uh,
that?
I'd rather have the claw.
Okay.
I think I mean, you could use the dagger too. You want to just roll for it? Highest D20 gets the claw.
Sure. That's cool. Okay, it's yours. Now
Alrighty,
that would have to be crafted once we get back to the port.
Take I think it's uncommon, so it'll take 2 weeks and I think 200 gold. That can be negotiated later or whatever. All right. As for the 11 on the Ankylosaurus, or 13, I guess, either way. You're able to determine that the hide of an Ankylosaurus would make very good studded leather. Can't determine much else than that. Nets and Orf, if you'd like to give me your appraisal of the Ankylosaurus.
Usual thing. Nets is helping and guidance.
All right, survival check.
Give me so the 15. You know that the tail, let's see. The tail can also be used to make a very quality, non-magical +1 bludgeoning weapon. If you'd like to give me a harvesting kit, keying off deck.
All right, I'll try and harvest the tail, and they can try and harvest the skin.
You get the lower tier rewards if you get the higher stuff.
Y'all want to roll for it, or do you want me to roll for it? I assume just one person roll with advantage.
Impossible is not particularly interested. He sort of looks at Zenramir for, like, do you want any part of this? I've got what I wanted out of the Allosaurus I killed.
Yeah, you want me to roll it?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, 23. All right, yeah, you can get a tail and a hide.
What about Orf?
I was just gonna add everything to like the party and have it distribute evenly if that's.
I mean, because you said studded, and I was like, oh, that's a nice armor to have for me.
Yeah, but he's already got studded leather. He doesn't. He doesn't really
But
have
I
the
mean,
money to have it made or anything.
I mean, but this is especially made. I don't know if it would be like a +1
No.
studded leather.
Not
No,
+1.
it's just regular studded leather.
Yeah, you guys could have it. I'm not super interested. I much prefer my elven leather.
Orf, make sure you collect the meat notes as well. I'd love to see how they taste.
How much meat do we get off the...
Let's see. Quite a lot.
We don't need to go hog wild. We probably have some pterodon meat left over.
True. All right, let's see. For the Allosaurus,
even if we're eating like 2 pounds of meat a day, or 2 pounds of food a day, there's only, 9 of us? I mean, that'd be enough for 2 and a bit.
Yeah, and I would butcher this thing with my harvesting check for you.
So you can get about 118 pounds of choice meat off the Allosauruses and the Ankylosauruses.
Nets takes that and puts it in the stack he bought.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
How much does that weigh? Like, how much? Oh, 118 pounds.
118 pounds.
Wow.
How much does a ton of feathers weigh?
A lot more than a ton of bricks. All right. As you guys are butchering Timothy, Gondolo comes back. He's got flowers that he's picked ready for the grave.
There's nothing left.
He's like, oh, I see you guys have already buried him. I guess, does anybody want to say a few words?
He was a dinosaur.
Quite so, quite so. Ferrul nods, and Gondolo lays the flowers down on the bloody smear on the dirt where he assumes you buried. Didn't butcher him. All right, yeah, Norman has finished lashing the extra supplies to another one of the Ankylosauruses. And, yeah, I think you guys are good to go.
It makes you feel any better. It will be having a feast tonight.
That makes Gondolo feel somewhat better. As long as he doesn't know where
As long as he doesn't realize that Nets is using the Inquisitor's meat for the Thief Knights.
Exactly. All right. So we are 3.5 hours. This might be a good point to call it for the expedition, or we can keep going for another hour or so. What do you guys think?
I think that would be a good time to call it.
All right. So this will
I mean, don't
be
get me wrong, I
another.
want to keep playing, but I mean,
Well,
now's a
before we
good time
call
to take a break.
Yeah, well, before we call it, can we just say we like move to the next day as well as I want to see how well I cook these things?
Well, I want we gotta this. You guys didn't even make camp for the night, so I got to roll for encounters for the night.
Could we take a breather, or is that?
Yeah, you can give it a shot.
What's the cooldown
I mean, I'm
on
down.
that? Well, I didn't.
You can.
I didn't participate in that harvesting. I assume that took a while to
Yeah,
harvest
he's,
six, 7.5 dinosaurs.
Yeah, but
Oh,
we
yeah,
would have been
he's-
good because, let's face it, a whole pack of fucking predators came through. No one's going to mess with us
Yeah.
because they would smell Allosaurus and turn the other way. Now, a couple days down the road, if that was still the case, some creatures might come investigating, but we're good to harvest this stuff.
Yeah, I'd say so. So yeah, you can grab a breather while you harvest, so you can expend 2 hit dice.
Nice. Oh, thank goodness. My D6 hit dice.
Where'd our Dwarven Barbarian go? He needs to expend hit dice.
Oh, where is he? Oh, he's over here.
Oh yeah, he's hanging out with the herd.
Ah, there we go. Nice.
Beefy D12.
Yeah. Think anybody else would have survived that?
I do not think so.
No.
But-
None of us would have survived that.
Yeah, anybody else it would have been 55 damage.
Can't really say that I survived it.
Could have gone worse. All right. Yeah, you guys
Whatever
grab
does not
a
kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah, exactly. That's the philosophy of the jungle. All right. I think that's good. So we'll pick up here, and then we'll see if you guys are able to bed down. The river is successfully crossed.
We'll say too
No.
now, just for the sake of it. Nets is not on lunch anymore because lunch is carrying a bunch of stuff, mainly parts and meat.
I'm gonna move us here.
Alright, we got 2 squares. 2 hexes.
Well, you
Well, now
got
we're
one more.
We're here. We're here now.
Yeah, you're on the other side of the river.
We're almost
You can-
halfway there.
You could either go north or south. Which way you want to go?
Are we there yet?
North.
No,
Yeah, I say north.
I'm just gonna roll a cook's utensils roll.
I say we try and hug the coastline if we can.
Don't roll the cook's utensils yet.
That might help with the
I'm
survival
going for like
checks.
the effect that I can have on my feet. I'm just going to see how well I can cook it this first night.
Okay, yeah, sure, go for it.
Can I still use my charisma for it or no?
Yeah, go for it, because we'll say you're cooking this as camp is being set up, I suppose.
And fourth is being my assistant as usual, and I'm casting guidance on my.
All right, go for it. Nice. All right. We'll determine how quality that is next time on exploring the jungle.
Alright.
30
awesome.
miles. Nicely done. All right. So hopefully, we'll get to Fort Beluarian next time. So there won't be a Wednesday game. There might be a Thursday or Friday game for the first expedition. I'm moving houses, so Wednesday I can't play. But there definitely will be a Saturday game. So I'll probably do same time, noon. Just noon CST, 1 p.m. EST. And I think, now that you guys are like actually out, it's West Marshes still, but it's kind of like the teams are kind of locked in a little bit.
For these expeditions.
Right.
Until we go back to the main hub, it's gonna be
Well, have to
locked.
be new. Had to be new characters.
Yeah, if there was like somebody that wasn't present, then yeah, we could always roll up some new characters and go do some bone
New-
quest or something.
Next time we play, I'm gonna find out if this is my new main.
New and expendable characters.
Yeah,
Oh, that was fun. Well, thank you. That was great.
Not gonna lie,
Nice,
it's
yeah.
kind of like
Good thing you
the character
sacrificed
roll
that
up here.
goat.
yeah, dude. The
Yeah.
internet was with us Wednesday and today. It was holding strong.
Knock on wood, yeah.
Okay, and what we got to sacrifice to tame those dice?
Yeah, no kidding. Oh man, those
Yeah,
are
you
some
rolled pretty good today.
Yeah,
Depends. It's all a matter of perspective there.
Yeah.
Hey,
It
you
helps.
did roll a 10 on your death save. That's pretty good.
yeah, true.
The razor's edge.
Sad that
Hey,
that's
that's-
roll.
no risk, no reward. I mean, that's the joy of this game is that there's a chance that it could blow up in your face. But
Sometimes an Allosaurus just bites you in half, man.
yeah,
I'm gonna blame that flying snake. I think he had me distracted.
That's who it could have been. All right. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed it, and I hope we can continue on and see what else lies in the jungle.
Alright,
Have
thanks,
a
Will.
good one. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye.